Hello. I'm not a minor.
She's not a minor, guys. Hey, Victoria G. She's here for her extra burst of energy before her bedtime.
Okay, go.
There, she's wearing a coat and everything.
Woo! It's hot already.
Hey, Xander, how are you doing? So we got Xander in here.
And
We got
everybody got their pigtails in or their braids?
pigtail night, guys. Hey, Tilted K, good to see you guys. Joe fix it for you. Joey is in the house.
For you. He was here this morning. He was here this afternoon. And he's here this evening.
That's right. He was. And then we got Teresa Jukiewicz. How did I miss your live earlier? I don't know, Teresa.
I don't know. I'm going to tell you a story about that live. We're texting back and forth. How's my sweet little Miracle doing? Oh, she's wonderful. She's going to be a vegan.
You should go live. So I just went live.
I just went live. And I'm sitting there texting one of my friends, and then she's like, oh, by the way, your husband's live.
Yeah,
oh, really?
That's right. I was live.
Nice to know.
Grub Terror reached out to us, and she was listed in the review section. Oh, wow. Okay.
Who was what?
Saw Ginger. Tilted K saw Ginger in the review section. Awesome. That is awesome. Yes, we were using that Grub Terror for a couple of years now, and I'll tell you what, that's the one thing. You can take that bag. If they see a green bag whatsoever, anything with green on it, they just freak out. I mean, it's our call. We can call all the chickens in with that. We don't have to. That's all we have to do is shake a bag. If it's green,
they're coming. Shake the bag.
Yep. So,
did you say hi to Carrie Leonard? Hi, Carrie.
So you went over and you saw.
Hi, Eileen. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm still craving popcorn. Still want popcorn.
43 in the house. Thank you guys for coming in.
How many?
Smash that like button.
Remember once or 3 times?
Yeah, once or 3 times. Don't do it twice. I think we're averaging 32 eggs a week. Wow, that's awesome. No, I don't. So anyway, we're going on here. People are talking about how many eggs they're getting. We got Rachel from Arizona in here. We got Evelyn Newman. Hey, how are you doing? We have.
Hey, Evelyn. There's.
I'm trying to go down through. Hey, Paul Case. How are you doing? There is Dale and Lisa and 9 Acre Family Farms. And let's see here. Going on down. We got Making It Home in the house. Dana Mason. Hey, good to see you, Dana.
Good to see you, Dana.
And Treasure Hunter Neil. Hey, good to see you.
Have you found any treasures today?
Found any treasures. That's right.
I did.
So I'm just going, like I said, what you got? Crayons? Yeah. You got your crayons there?
Yep. And I got a color book too.
Woo! My first coloring book.
My first color book.
That's right.
So I've got, activities and a snack.
So White Rock is telling Lauren and Joel, remind everyone who comes in that the main comment's on the Gilliam farm. Okay, thank you for that, Jason.
There's Waters Family Homestead.
And Rainy Ridge.
Hello.
And Hooga Homestead.
Hooga. I'm glad you.
So I'm just trying to make my way down. Scotty the
Hottie. The Moran Experience.
Moran Experience. We've got
Helena
M. There's Ginger. Not for nothing Homestead. Ace, Florida 1.
Ace Ventura.
Hi there.
Ace Ventura.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Ace.
So we got Flash Ministries.
Junk to Jim's Homestead.
There's Gary and Mary. Just want to tell y'all your shipping department is top notch. Awesome.
The boss was like, and I was like, yeah,
cracking the whip, guys. Beverly Moffat in the house. I am so glad to have these new glasses. I can look directly at the screen instead
so
of
we don't have to look up your nose hair.
That's right.
That's right.
Tim's here also lurking. So Dana said Tim is also here.
Gary and Mary let me wear it today.
So let's see here. Full blown country. There's Pooch. Hey, everybody needs a friend named Pooch, guys.
I got
everybody.
Do you got a friend?
There's Bowen. Hey, Bowen.
And there is Glenn. Oh,
Arkansas Diamond Miner and
Nanny
Tam. Debbie Drack.
So those that are
Beth Cornett.
Those that are new in here, as you can tell, we're the host, Gilliam Farms. I'm Christine. I almost said Johnny. I'm Christine, and this
Fisherman
is Johnny.
506.
Hello, Fisherman
Amy.
506.
Leonard Mountain.
Oh, there's the Vineyard Chicks homestead. Hello.
Hey, Vineyard Chicks. Good evening.
Is this KK? Or I'm going to learn y'all's names. I'm so sorry. KK, Bunky, and start with a T. You have to remind me, ladies.
So Tilted K says they took a page out of our book trying to count chickens in the coop. It's hard to count chickens.
It's hard.
Chickens are hard to count, guys. They
Especially
really
when you
are.
got 3 little roosters to get ready to.
So
my roosters do not have my 6. Let me just tell you that.
This is Chillin with the Gilliams, and we typically have some folks on with us. We usually have all the folks from Homestead Hangout in here.
Leonard Mountain Homestead.
And I'm gonna start bringing those folks up.
Hey, Kelly,
because they are right here.
Get the one that's picking their nose.
So we got to find the one. Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
there we go. He's muted. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
I had to mute it. Someone was running a hairdryer. They said, "Be quiet."
Oh.
Chillin. Oh. Hey.
Look at that.
Cool.
We're busy taking a selfie over in here.
Hey guys.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up, y'all.
Mash that like button, folks.
It's cold.
Hey, Heather, how are you doing?
Hey, Heather.
So we've got, and there's Tuber Chat.
Hey, Tuber Chat. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Hello.
I gotta say it again. Hello, Teresa Jukowitz. I love her name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what's the name of the channel that I like? That's the Abdullah Chicken Doula.
Lola Granola, the chicken doula.
Lola Granola, the chicken doula. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Dow. The sweet little Vineyard Chicks homestead is in here with us, which is all exciting. And I do want to talk about, I don't know everything about, but I said, sign me up, because all I heard was seeds.
You know,
Need a holler.
you just reminded me. I don't know if I emailed them or not.
We need to get that email sent back.
Because girls, if you didn't get an email, we're in.
Yeah, we're in.
Mrs. Gilliam's in. Mrs. Gilliam.
Yeah. I emailed. I followed the instructions.
I did too. I followed the instructions.
What I was
I have to say, I got it half right. I emailed the girls back and said, yeah, I'm in. And I'll donate to their giveaway. But I was supposed to send that to Jesse and Lisa. So I got it. I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
So Sean is in the chat from Let's Trade Paint. Good to see you, Sean. Barb's Country Home.
Hey, Barb's Country Home.
Welcome.
Experience.
And yes, we got yes. Awesome. So we got a few co-streams going on tonight, folks. And you may notice that there's different you see different kinds of chats and things like that. We'll explain it all to you if you say anything out there.
Here it's just okay.
Get it.
Are you gonna make it over there?
You
What
okay?
was
Hey, Johnny. I don't know if you know this, but they sell a treatment for those fleas.
that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, Wanda Henry.
Hey, Wanda. Hey, Lynn. I was trying to think of a real fast comment back on that, but it just lost me.
Lynn the Oakes. Hi, Lynn. Heather. And let's see
Hi,
here.
Debbie.
So we got.
Is that Drake? Debbie Drake?
So everybody.
And
So
Flash
did
Ministries,
everybody
Nana
see?
Tam.
Did everybody see Ginger's short? So Ginger had a short where
Oh, girl.
girls just want to
Look,
have
this one has a
fun.
mind of its own.
And she was driving the tractor and she was driving the
She's
four-wheeler.
gonna get in trouble.
She's going to get in trouble, folks.
Travel.
Yeah, you're putting up some gravel.
Getting
Like,
crazy on that
Oh, that looked dangerous.
Yeah,
I was looking to be a full donut going, but I figured she's so light to probably fling herself off.
I'm getting all reckless on that thing.
If you watch coming back, the very end, it went neat, and I went
like a seesaw horse.
I noticed that. I was going, oh, here we go.
There
she
she
goes.
The YouTube is getting ready to get her right there.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not
yet.
How long does it take?
Well, it didn't take long.
3 days.
Yeah, it was about 3 days.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I
know.
mean, it was enough for us to get. It was enough for us to get about 3,000 or a couple of thousand views on it, and then they go, "Eh."
Hey,
That
the
was it.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. That's another channel name I like.
I don't know if I
What
look
was it?
young as
Correct.
Christine,
I like-
but
I
I was
just-
trying.
There's Rob
We were
Curmudgeon.
trying.
I was trying.
I don't see it. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
From Ohio.
Nice. Hello.
Ohio.
Yeah, Tara's in the background, but they were her neighbors when she lived in Ohio.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
I love the name though. Love the name. There's
Yes.
close
Thank
by.
you very
Karma.
much for
Hi,
coming.
Karma.
Did you say hi to Flash Ministries?
Yes.
Hello.
Look.
Hi, Karen at Flash Ministries.
Hi, Karen.
Tell Scotty Too Hottie we said hi.
Yeah, just turn around and say, hey. They say,
Hey.
hey. Get in their
Hey.
chat.
There's Dot Roper.
Well, hello there, Dot Roper.
And there is Kelly Rebel at Heart.
I still
Hi,
haven't heard
Kelly.
from Neil if he's found some treasure today. Treasure hunter Neil.
Yeah. I need to. Yeah. I found some treasure today.
Yeah.
Opened up this barn door. And I was like, wow, what's that?
It's mine. Hi, two old people on a couch. There's Debbie and Mark. Hello.
He said, I'm here,
Yes.
Dale.
I see an arm back behind your. Okay, there's an arm.
We were in there live this morning.
Oh.
That was a fun live this morning they had. Debbie
They
and Mark,
always have a good life. I love their lives.
Yes.
Look, I found a whole
old
bunch of.
people on the couch.
Mark and Debbie.
Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to them, they have a live on Saturday mornings.
Yep.
Yes,
Joey
fun.
time, it's 9:30.
And they also have Debbie, who's the.
Debbie's Mindless Happy Place.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm. Hi, Dee.
Yes.
And Grumpy Grandpa
Dee's
has
Garden
one.
Adventures.
Hey, Dee's Garden.
Yep.
Oh, the fleas are getting me.
Fleas are
Oh
getting
my
her.
goodness.
There's Tony at our cabin in the woods.
Is that how it? Is that version I had? It comes with the fleas, so that you're scratching it.
Well, it didn't, but now it does. So I don't know what happened with that.
Either that or she's got a bad
You
case
don't
of
need
ear
batteries.
mites.
Scratch.
She might have ear mites. I don't know. I mean,
This is the hat that takes her back in time.
Everything okay?
No,
Way
it
back in
I
time.
think it ages me way back in time.
And don't forget the mockers, Debbie says.
Yes, and the mockers
yes.
and the Grumpy Grandpa Patriot.
Grumpy Grandpa
And
Patriot
I'm
Show.
just gonna say I love all your
Hey,
channels.
there's Regina Rebooted.
Hey,
we saw
Regine.
Mickey's.
Oh, yeah.
We saw Mickey's video
Cartoon.
this morning.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was
It
pretty
was.
cool.
Is
That was
Mickey in
pretty
here
cool.
hiding out? Is Mickey being a lurker in here?
I don't know, Mickey, are you lurking? Oh, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
You're gonna sing them right up there.
I will.
Hey, that was good, Ginger.
Thanks.
Real good.
Okay, is everybody done their exercises for this evening to get started? Ready? Chillin'
Oh,
with the
yeah,
Gilliams.
yeah.
Chillin'. No, that's not it. Chillin' with the Gilliams.
Bam, bam, bam,
We gotta
bam.
make that-
Here, you're heartless.
You're heartless.
I can't do
Not
that.
working.
Maybe it doesn't
You
work
are
with
too.
four.
Okay,
I
we'll do this.
I don't
then.
have a Mac.
How's that shoulder feeling?
There.
Heather said she just watched my short. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Vineyard Chicks. Coming from you guys, that is a compliment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I-
So
I got
how's
Kelly
everybody-
singing. Well, she
Arkansas
is my
Diamond Miner.
sister in cahoots.
We have an Arkansas.
Well, I didn't know if you saw about Kelly at Rebel at Heart
Yes.
or Mr. Kelly at the Moran Experience.
No, I was talking about
Beth Cornett.
Sean said you got Kelly singing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
On it, Let's Trade Paint.
Again, YouTube playing YouTube games. I had to go back. The Moran Experience. I had to go back and join your channel again.
How'd you do that? Is that down Longhorns? Down
Down
Longhorns.
horns.
Down
Down
Longhorns.
horns.
I was doing it in the kitchen before the live, also
Also
singing
the Chillin' with
the
Gilliams.
Gilliams. Okay, girls,
Hey.
don't tell me I sing bad. Just Just love me through it, as I say.
Mark and Debbie, we're gonna throw a link up after a while. You should pop in.
Yes.
You should pop in.
I've had Skittles.
Oh no!
I've had
Skittles.
If you're gonna think I'm a kid, here we're gonna go.
Go Pebbles. Oh my goodness!
I've had Milk Duds.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna be on a sugar high.
He is on a sugar.
And look what I got to wash it down.
Woohoo! She is wired for sound. Wired for
she's
sound.
always, yeah.
Hi, Renee Moran.
When all that sugar crashes, though, you're just going to hear a thud on Johnny's side, and it's going to be Christine falling out.
Absolutely.
Look at her bouncing off of me.
Where's your shoulder pads?
Yeah, I need those shoulder pads and that
Fruit
helmet.
Loops. Yes, the mocker says Fruit Loops. Hey, thank you for popping in my side. I appreciate it.
Wait a minute. I forgot. What was I showing off? Well, I don't want to shake that because I don't want it's going to be like, but here.
Well, did you show
Joey, do you see it?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
That's
Ginger.
right.
What were you saying?
Xander.
Xander. I didn't see Xander.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said batten down the hatches, folks. The hummingbird's fully charged.
Yeah,
And I
she
got
is charged
A
up.
little cup of tea. Oh, look. This was my Valentine's present.
That thing looks bigger than your
Hey,
head.
Beverly Moffett
Big as my head.
asking for some prayers.
Mm.
Beverly,
Yeah.
Beverly Moffett?
yes, right here. See that?
Yes, we will pray for you.
Yes.
We will pray for you, Beverly.
You want to pray right now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pray. You want me to?
Yes, please.
Okay. Lord, would you please just be with our sister Beverly Moffett? Lord, lay your healing hands upon her, Lord. Use her to perform a miracle and as a strong testimony to the great acts that you can do. Lord, please be with us tonight and let your love and grace shine through this StreamYard event, Lord. All this we ask in your son's wonderful name. Amen.
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 Woo, good prayer. Okay.
Amen.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Beverly,
You're welcome. Here a moment, so I got to close a bunch of tabs. I thought I was right before the prayer, and all of a sudden my whole computer went black. I'm like, great.
Oh no.
I'm asking too much of this little thing.
oh,
Too many crayons at one time.
too many
Jason.
crayons. Speaking of crayons, I
there's-
think we got some.
There's Peter at Peter at Old Man King Homestead. Good evening. Glad you're in here.
Yes, hi, Peter.
And I did see, I know we had said, I think you guys had covered almost, but I did see, I don't know if anybody said hi to Joseph Compton. I seen it pop.
Oh, I didn't see him in here.
I said hi to him in my chat, but I hadn't got to say hi on here yet. Hello, Joe.
Joseph Compton. I
And
don't
there's
know.
a new channel to us, Ultimate Acres.
Oh,
Hello to you.
hello.
Hello.
I didn't bring my pad.
Welcome in.
I brought a lot of children looking. stuff.
Welcome to the insanity.
Welcome.
All Saturday night.
Welcome.
You like insanity?
So
You're
for,
in the right
let's
place.
just tell you why I have. This is not my natural.
Let's do it.
I don't naturally run around with pigtails.
Yeah,
So
she
we just so everybody knows real quick, let's say we had a little bit of hello, beautiful Tara. Look at her.
Hi,
She's-
Hi,
Tara.
Tara.
You can finally sit down for a minute.
Yes. Oh, you look
she
beautiful.
she showed me all the stuff that she got cheap earlier.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
cheap.
Jen and I went shopping because on Saturdays at Dollar General, you get, we got 3 big things of toilet paper, 2 things of paper towels, toothpaste, Airwick freshener for like $9.
$9.
Do you have some coupons or what, girl?
Mine.
Yeah, I follow a lady on TikTok and she tells you what to go put in your cart, and then you walk out of there after you clip all the coupons, and yeah,
Oh,
I'll send you her.
Yes.
I'll send you her page.
I don't do TikTok, but that I may do TikTok for.
No, it's Facebook Reels actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I like me a bargain. I like me a bargain. So
Howdy, friends.
back to the pigtails. That's not my natural look.
Hey, Tim.
And this hot hat right now from Rebecca, but you know, it's awesome for outdoors and or freezing. I am wearing this to memorialize the day that we got one of our shorts with me driving the tractor removed from YouTube.
And
Same, I was a minor.
Big red warning.
I do not look like a
training.
minor. I'm 51. 51. So I'm just letting everybody know.
I'm supposed to take a
that's
training.
That's why I like, got this.
Do child endangerment
I got my
for her driving a tractor.
I've got my.
Oh, you can tell they're married. They're talking right over each other.
I've got coloring book. I got entertainment and a snack.
I told them even if I married her when she was born, she'd still be over 25. So,
so this is just me a little bit revolting. So
okay, I'm gonna take it even a step farther for these people at YouTube that don't understand.
Okay,
there is no age of legal drive in a agricultural piece of
preach
equipment.
it, brother. Preach it. Preach it.
I teach tractors for a living. There's no age that you have to be appropriate in order to drive it in a field. Off-road.
Yes.
That's correct.
Hay Ben's over acres, and I think I saw Ridge Life in here too, and Caucasian Sasquatch. So here's the thing. So Johnny did like the appeal, and like within 2 seconds, he got it back. No, sorry, she's still a kid, even though you said you're married to her and she's 51. That's okay. So then he did another appeal, and all these different pills got the different AIs.
I went through 4, and the AI has finally come to the point where it is telling me that they understand that she is not a minor, but the child endangerment will always stand.
Ta-da! So
She's not a minor, but child endangerment.
There wasn't even a child on the video.
No, there was nobody. Just her on the tractor. That was it.
So you couldn't send in your drivers. Well, you know, that's the thing is the way Johnny explained to me, it's like a form thing, and you have to put in your email address. And at first they said he didn't even own his channel. I know. Anyway, bunch of. What's wrong, Tara? Is Tara okay?
No, I'm fine.
She's like, am I exhausted from Christine?
No, he was asking me if I was like, I've been just not sleeping well still. And then I baked all day and cooked all day and shopped. And
it was delicious.
Yeah. So I'm just
well, you look absolutely beautiful.
Any consolation? He said it was delicious.
Yeah. Oh, it was. I did a Longhorn, that restaurant, whatever.
She found a recipe from Texas Longhorn.
One of the copycats. Parmesan encrusted chicken.
Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy.
Well, see,
hi, Victoria G.
You know, Vineyard Chick said, sorry you had to go through that. We're still going through that because I'm still going back and forth. It started off with the entity that I was dealing with was something called PAU, P-A-U, and now it's gone to Yanni, Y-A-N-N-I.
Yanni.
So,
not like the singer, right? Wasn't that Yanni or Yanni?
Kind of reasonable.
That was Yanni.
No, this is AI.
Hey, Scott.
So you can't.
Well, you know, the Vineyard Chick, they've kind of had to go through that themselves. It wasn't until like one of them now has turned 18 that they can start putting content back out on their channel. That was started as a kids channel. It's just kids on there. You know.
Right.
I mean, I'm all about protecting the children.
I am too.
100%. But if you're going to have something like these rules and then make it so difficult for the content creators, then you need to have a real person handling the appeals and handling the complaints instead of an AI. I'm all for protecting the kids, but
absolutely.
Yes.
And that's why we push that little button when we upload that video that says not made for kids.
Exactly.
Okay. So
and you know, since then I've seen so many videos of children, actual children, very young children doing farm work, which looked looked to me a little dangerous, but you know, I don't know.
I saw something on Instagram yesterday with a baby in a snowsuit sitting in a almost looked like a little snow, almost like
like a snowbank.
No, it's a snowboard. A little snowboard being pulled like you would on the lake inner tubing by a a remote control car.
One of those little remote control cars.
Yeah, in circles. It was pulling the baby around in this, just like you would tubing on a lake. And I'm like, wow, bet they don't put that on YouTube.
Well, and just like the operating equipment, I seen it today thumbing through Facebook, and it came on a reel, and I've seen these kids doing it. They're probably 7 or 8 or younger, running a full size excavator, digging it like.
Yes.
And one just popped up again today. Of course, people in the comments started, oh, those people need to go. They had to Karen it. So, but if the kid can operate it, let him go.
That was so funny this morning on Two Old People on a Couch on their show. They were like, oh, yeah. And our producer, Karen. Thanks, Karen. Thanks for bringing that up. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, they're so silly. They kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Answering Ken's question, I seen you popped it up there. No, Ken. I have never plugged my truck in for a block heater.
I asked. I was trying to.
Even my other truck, when we were up in Michigan and we got into sub-zeros, I've never had to plug them in. Now, my brother's Fords, he has to plug those in with the block heater, but I haven't here.
So, but yeah, it's very annoying. I mean, it's just been very
he's
frustrating.
A little frustrated.
I'm very frustrated.
The other thing too is they
my
said you
blood
can take
pressure has been.
Yeah, that's why he's red faced.
Yeah,
it's not me. It's not always me. But he also he could take a quiz and admit that he's wrong for endangering his wife as a child, which he's not going to do because he's not going to
take a quiz.
Training.
No, it's a training. Sorry, they said I can take a 7-question training. So I can do a 7-question training admitting that I was endangering a child and that I will never do it again.
We're not going to lie and say we're sorry.
And I'm like, I can't lie and say, yeah, I was endangering a child because I was not endangering a child. So
yeah, I was trying to teach my wife how to raise the bucket and drop the hail round.
Which I am learning.
And you are doing a splendid job, might I add.
Thank you. I am enjoying it, might I say. I would like for it to be, when I do it again, a lot warmer. But
yeah, I bet.
James Hall learned to drive on a tractor. I think a lot of us did. I mean,
my mom, I remember them talking about she used to drive the hay truck while they bucked the hay up, and she was like 12 or maybe even younger than that. And she could barely reach the pedals, the shift and stuff, but she was driving. I don't know. It's just a different world. Yeah, don't admit to. We're not going to. I mean, we will admit when we're wrong, but we're not going to admit when we're right. I mean, that didn't make sense, did it?
You're not going to.
I haven't even drunk this yet.
If I was wrong on this, I would have no problem. I would take the training, and I would just not have them on the tractor.
What are they threatening to do? Like,
couldn't do that.
How is this affecting your channel? Like, what are their
it'll always stay on there. The warning will always stay on there. So the very next time that they determine that I have endangered a child, the very next time they determine that, whether it be Christine driving the tractor or whatever it is, whatever happens, I get an immediate strike. So it'll be a strike at that point.
Right now it's a warning.
It's a warning. It'll be a strike on the very next one.
Thank you, making it.
And they said I can take it. If I take the training in 90 days, it will fall off. And then I could, feasibly get another warning again later on if they determine that I'm endangered.
And then they tell him, you can go ahead and post it again. We understand you're upset that it's taken off. He's not upset with that.
That's what they said.
He's upset they're calling me a minor, and I'm not a minor. 51, people.
So I've had a warning for 2 years, Caucasian Sasquatch said.
Hi, Sandy Toes.
So the thing is if they said that I can re-upload it, the short.
They're hoping you do.
If I want, but if I decide to re-upload it, they can decide that it's my strike.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were real nice about it. They said if you're so upset about it, you can reload it, but we're not going to guarantee it's not going to be.
Here's the thing I'm worried about though, because they have so much. I don't know if they have facial recognition, but I have my own channel. So, but so I definitely won't be going out where I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But I'll have to be more careful. But I won't be able to go out there and operate a piece of equipment that I own. that we own. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And have him video it. Let's just put it that way and put it on YouTube.
So
Now you
it'll
put up
hang over your
rules
head,
for it.
kind of.
Hi, Julie. Julie Cook's in the house.
I've seen Mickey popped in.
Hey,
Oh,
Mickey.
You're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind.
Hey, Mickey.
Go, Mickey.
Out of Gum is in here.
Out of gum.
Out
Oh
of
my goodness,
Gum.
you don't want to be out of gum.
Sandy Toes.
Out of gum.
I like it. I love all these channel names. They're
Yes,
awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, out of gun, that is correct. That's
Yeah, so-
absolutely what happened.
So, absolutely. So, do me a favor, regardless whose channel you're in, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Don't hit it twice. Hit it 3 times if you want to, but not twice.
I mean, you can hit it 3, you can hit it 6, you can hit it 9. You know, we're okay with all that.
Can you make that go? There you go.
I got a heart.
They're on an iMac, yeah.
Oh, and he finally got it
How do you
updated.
do that? How do you do that?
Down Longhorns.
Down horns.
Wait a minute.
No, down.
That's got to do this.
Oh, that's bad.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, and then there's
The thumbs up. Oh, that's
Oh, that's awesome.
fireworks. Yes.
Man,
what?
I know.
I think.
You can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
now,
Here's the thing.
now
Sherry,
I'm going to have to buy a MacBook.
I know.
We'll have
Those
one.
are
Maybe we
expensive.
should use that next week. We can
We
sit
had
there and do this thing.
We've had this for a while, and he just now did the update so we could do all that. So,
Oh yeah, that's how they'll get you.
Gather together.
yeah.
yeah, that's
Hello,
how they
gather
get you.
together, Homestead.
No telling what they loaded on our computer for me to be able to do these
Exactly.
silly things that
Oh.
I just did.
Did y'all hear that Johnny finally upgraded his phone to the phone that we bought him like 3 months ago? You know, so he went from like
Yes.
8. You know, Jason's the last holdout on that. But now he's like, he comes in and he goes, "This phone is so awesome." I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Jason, I've got.
He's got a button. You don't.
I don't have a button. I downloaded a video months ago. It's
Hi,
40. It's a
Tamara.
48-minute video
Hi, Julie.
that I did when I cleared a property, and you know I had to condense it vastly because I was there for like
I think that was
3
even
weeks.
before May, wasn't it? Before we met
Oh,
everybody.
yeah, I didn't know
It was
anybody-
before we
I didn't
met
know
everybody at the
anybody.
meetup.
So I did this whole video on my phone
Hi,
because
family,
back
family.
then we weren't doing it on a computer, and it would not save. So I could not get it to go to where I could put it into YouTube. Well, whenever
Hey,
I
Corn-fed Life. Hello.
brought everything over to this phone, that whole video came to this phone, and this phone has enough storage left in it to where it will actually go to YouTube now, and I'm so excited about that. But I have learned so much since then about videos that it's going to get shortened even more, and the music is all going to change. And
So it's good. I mean, it's good.
yeah, but it,
Hey,
you know, I'm
Radio
excited
Jonesy.
about it.
There's
So
Radio Jonesy, and there is
Hey, Jonesy.
Hey, Jonesy.
Hey,
From
Jonesy.
Mr. Jonesy, we said hi.
Hey, Jonesy.
hey, Pathways, Gary,
Hi,
Gather
Gary.
Together Homestead,
Homestead.
and
I'm gonna send you over to Christine.
hi
She
to
has
Rich
all the
Rock,
sugar. You can do a sugar high with
you
it.
said hi.
There's Tim with Ridge Life. Go
Yeah.
Ridge Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been saying hi to Tim. I threw a couple of his comments up on the thing.
How are you doing over there,
think
Tim?
I'm
Let us
bad
know how
about
you're doing.
for some reason I don't see that down there. I just
Hopefully he's hanging out with Jen, but who knows?
Yeah. All your bunnies do all right. All of ours did wonderful, even all the baby bunnies. So,
Hey, there's
Oh,
Drew.
good.
Drew.
Woo!
Drew in the house.
There is Tim Mason. Hi Tim. I hope you're having a good day. We've been praying for you, buddy.
Yes.
Gather Together Homestead.
I still
Hello.
Tim still has a 6S. So he's even rocking it harder than you are, Jason.
Well, the only reason Johnny upgraded finally with the phone sitting in the room for 3 months, which is anyway, is because he got it.
Mine's newer than yours though, because it never was even turned on. So
Christine, just love him through it. Okay, just love him through it.
Just loving through it. I love that.
just
I
love
do
him
wanna
in
say-
spite of that.
Hello, DIY America.
I do want to thank Heather Lansom for sharing out videos. Like, she does an awesome job. I really appreciate her.
Yes.
Virginia Alexander. So the Vineyard Chicks asked Ginger what you're making.
Oh, funny. You should ask that. I was hoping Jan would get in here because I told her that I was making her something. I was going to send it out. You know, all those plastic bags that you get from the grocery store and you either throw them away or you get one big plastic bag and you shove them all in there. Well, I've started crocheting these because they take about as long as maybe a hand towel or a little bit longer than a washcloth, but it is a crocheted bag holder. So you can put all your bags and it has a little hook. So you can put it on a hook and then you can shove them in the top. And then there's a little tiny hole at the bottom.
Oh.
So you can just pull them out one at a time from the bottom when you need them. And it keeps them all nice.
You're doing that with shopping bags?
The little plastic like Walmart bags and stuff like that. You just shove them in there. Yeah.
That's yarn.
But that's yarn that you're making.
I thought she was saying she was crocheting because isn't there something you can do with those bags, like weave them or something?
Oh yes.
That's where I thought you were going with this.
No. I'm using yarn for this.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm with you, Tara. I was thinking the same thing.
What is that?
It's not hair dye, y'all. It's not. That's true color. All the way down to her toes.
There is things you can make out of that.
Through the roof.
To the roof.
But that is beautiful, Ginger. I wish I.
Thank you. Thank you. And the one I'm working on right now is like browns. I love this one. Yes.
Cool. Hey, Wanda Henry.
Yes. So that's what I've been doing as I've been freezing cold. I thought, well, I'll just use up some of that yarn that I haven't used yet on different projects. I'll use the leftovers and make these bags.
You should have saved that blanket that's back there behind you when you're making it till now. So you have your lap one.
No, I have another one I started.
Okay.
I picked up at a thrift shop. I picked up, and I don't want to ask or think about why I ended up at a thrift shop, but it's a Afghan that was halfway completed and all the yarn with it.
Oh, wow.
So I picked that up for... what I pay for that? $250 or something like that.
I can't keep track.
Yeah, and
have stores like they do over there.
Living in a retirement community, and there's a lot of stuff to.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So
every time you say thrift shop, all I can do is just start. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
I'm lost on that one.
So I mean, I have to look and dissect the pattern, but once we're not actively building our huge infrastructure, like I know, right?
As if
that was funny right there.
That's never gonna happen.
I don't have time to do those things that I love to sew, and I want to make a harvest apron, and just like all these things I want to do that because Jason and I work side by side. I don't get the luxury of most of the time he has been doing winter chores, and I appreciate him for that, and I won't ever complain anymore when I'm doing all the chores in the summer by myself. But yeah, I miss doing those relaxing things, like because crocheting for me was something I did every winter.
Really, I never learned. I learned how a long time ago when I was a little girl how to make the one chain, and they taught me how to get to like the second, and I can make the world's longest crochet chain, whatever they're called.
You are so right.
Did you figure out is the Afghan, is it knitted or is it crocheted, Tara? Can you tell?
No, it's crocheted.
Hi, Deborah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the pattern looked like something that I could definitely, I can definitely pick up, because the last one I completed was a baby blanket for our granddaughter when she was born. And it was so beautiful. I learned to do rosettes and, it turned out amazing. So, and I've like 3 more grandkids behind because I've not had time. So. Yeah.
And I did see Keith and Mickey building with Keith is in here.
Hi, guys. I know I was shooting Mickey the little reel that got me all my discounts at Dollar General today.
Oh,
yeah, you need to be shooting that to me too, because
I will.
I like that part. That's awesome.
Yeah, because she tells you exactly what to put in your cart, what coupons to clip, And then, yeah, you get up because it was like $60 some. And my bill ended up because I bought some extra stuff too, because I needed conditioner and you know. But yeah, you get it all for $9.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, Johnny saw me carry it all in.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
I was trying to get back in time. Yeah.
I saw it. I was thinking, a couple of years ago, that would have been like gold.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I love doing that. And sometimes it's all about the chase. Like, it's probably been about 5-6 years ago. I was really super huge into super couponing. And I had the big binder with the baseball card inserts. But I lived somewhere where I had easy accessibility to everywhere. And at the time, Kroger was still tripling coupons. And man, I walked out of Kroger one time with 27 peanut butters for a quarter a piece.
Oh, wow.
And I was so good at it, I could get a $400 bill down to in the 20s.
Oh,
and did you ever watch that TV show about, what was it?
Yes, extreme couponing.
Yes,
sure did.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. And but I honestly got out of doing it. One, because I had so much stuff. Two, a lot of the good coupon deals and things like that, they're not good, wholesome foods.
Yeah, very true.
It's junk food, it's processed food, it's all of that. And and then the kids loved it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, sure, you could go in there and I could get 8 boxes of cereal for $1.
Yeah.
But it's just I'd be just as fine to go feed my kids sugar. So ultimately I did it for a while longer for like paper products, shampoo stuff, cleaning supplies. But then I even started transitioning out of that as well. So yeah.
If we only knew now what we knew then. I mean,
so we have
then what we knew now, what we know now.
But we all do still need toilet paper and paper towels.
Well, that's
not according to Jesse.
Not according to Lazy Bidets.
I don't want to hear that word.
Jesse does it.
I don't want to hear that word.
Not according to Jesse.
Well, during the pandemic when everybody was buying all the toilet paper off the things, I went to Walmart to get, supplies, but of course, because I had to be working, I was a nurse. And I bypassed the toilet paper and I went straight to that $3 bundle of white washcloths. And I bought up like 3 or 4 of those. It's not unheard of in different countries to use washcloths. And you always buy white because I haven't been able to like give up my bleach addiction. So I do bleach everything. That's why
we're going to throw a disclaimer out here now for anybody that comes to the Ridge. That is not an active process going on right now. We have nothing but white washcloths and we have lots of toilet paper. I don't need anybody getting all freaked out because they're like, you want me to shower with this? Where did you have? No.
I do keep them separate. I cycle my white washcloths through. So, clearly our bodies get the new ones.
You're not helping.
Jason,
how do we always
you're bougie when it comes to the toilet, Jason? We've already established that. So
yeah, he is.
All good.
Poor Jason. He's not here to hear this great discussion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tony,
I'm sure
in
he's
the woods to the farm.
Yeah.
Now, when we were living in our tour bus, I was in love with the tour bus bathroom because it had a sprayer. I had a bidet. And
the word had to come up.
I knew it was going to go there, but I'm telling you what, y'all, America is the only country that does not use bidets.
That's what Jesse keeps telling.
And I tell you what, they are awesome. The only issue I had is it only shot one temperature of water and it wasn't hot. Yeah, but I want one. As soon as we get a septic system and we get a real toilet installed, my man will be putting in a sprayer. I will have that.
Boy.
Okay, so
hooked up to one
I
of those
will tell you this:
things.
if that's the case, because at our local Walmart, I was almost going to start a series on shorts called the Bidet Watch because they moved them to the clearance aisle at our Walmart. They started off at $25. 3 days ago, they were $20. Yesterday, our daughter went there. They're marked
She
down to
sent us a picture.
15.
They're 15 now.
The whole thing.
$5, let us know.
That's what I told Lisa. I said it gets down to like $10. I'm gonna buy one and put in a shelf. So if there ever is that again, we do have a backup.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, scientifically speaking, as a nurse, it is actually better to use a bidet than it is. You know, you will get cleaner with the bidet than
How
you
did
will.
we get here, guys?
I don't know. Let's move on. Hey, did you all know that Christine is a minor?
Yeah, exactly.
This is not lazy days ahead. This is not loafing with lazy.
Y'all.
Well, you know what? You are all in the. Jesse would be all in the tank right behind you, Tara.
Oh yeah, just
he
like
even,
what
he just went to his mother-in-law's house, and I think he even took a portable one that he can take with
We're
him.
still there, guys. I'm watching the chat numbers just drop.
So real quick, can you guys help me?
Really?
I told you I was going to bring it up, but I brought it up a while ago, and then I had a squirrel moment. But the girls from the Vineyard, they got out of here a while ago. But they are doing a, I can't even think now.
A bidet a day keeps the stank away. Is what
they're doing a challenge, right? What's it called? Let me find it. Keep
what are you talking about?
The Vineyard, the
Vineyard Chicks.
Yeah, they have a collaboration coming up, and I'm trying to find it.
Man, you don't want to get one of them too hot, I imagine.
Okay, you said don't make me use your government name.
I don't care if you do. So Virginia, she says, "Yeah, not that again. Not
Did you get that camper moved yet, Johnny?
Huh?
Did you get that camper moved yet?
Get the
your camper.
No. Haven't been down there. Been to.
Can I redesign your bathroom?
Survival. Thank you, ladies.
I just snorted.
Survival seed challenge.
Yeah, they're doing the survival seed challenge.
So, okay. So anyway, no, I have not got it moved yet. It's what I've been doing is I've been making sure that calf is okay for one thing, because it was born on the only above freezing day that we have had.
That was an answered prayer.
It was 6 yesterday morning. This morning it was 0. And I was just going out there to see. The last thing I saw yesterday evening was its mama putting it in the hay pile where the cattle were eating.
Aww.
And the problem with that is the other cattle will go in there and they will tromp that calf. And they'll end up killing it, you know. So I went out there this morning, you know, every time I go through that gate out there, it's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to find? And luckily it was fine. It was out there. It was nursing. Everything's going great. And that is the coldest day that we're supposed to have was this morning now, since it's been born.
Yeah.
But we have an ice storm, and I don't know. You guys may be getting it, Dale and
we're not
supposed to.
You're not supposed to get it. We're supposed to.
They're calling for freezing rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to be freezing rain coming in tomorrow night and Monday morning.
Hey, there's
so, and it's going to be in the 20s whenever it's doing all that. So,
did you get Danny Star out of there? So he would leave her alone?
Do what?
That little
Danny Star, is he leaving her alone? Yes, he is now because Mama has kicked his butt all over that pasture.
Like a good mama.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, she has kicked him to the curb all over the pasture, and now he doesn't even look over there anymore.
Good job. Good job. She said, "Don't you be looking at my daughter with them eyes."
It kind of depends. It seems like different things will put him into delivery. Like we were thinking either the snow that came in, the temperature, it went from 60 degrees one day to 20. We were worried she'd go to labor there.
60. It was 63 on Thursday, and then Friday it was a high of 12 the next day.
So we were pretty sure,
And
but
then-
she had also been springing for a while, and her bag was real big. So you know, we were in that 2-week period where she was going to go any day. But I know that night he was really worried, and I said, "Let's just pray." So we got in there and we prayed together, and then she was born that day. It was nice and warm, so just a nice answered prayer, perfect timing.
That
And
is
she's
so
adorable. So she looks like her
lovely,
daddy.
Lauren. Oh, lovely.
Lauren, we don't need that kind of.
No, we don't need that
kind of
negativity.
hate in our life now.
I bind those words.
Yeah.
And I seen Dale had seen his comment. Drew was talking about his buddy Russell did lose one calf, but then the rest have been pretty good. So
Oh yeah, we've
they're
had
pretty well there.
people we know that have been losing their calves and stuff. So
because of the freeze.
What happens is the calf, whenever it hits the ground, if the mother doesn't go ahead and dry it off soon, real quick, it freezes to the ground, and it can't get up, so it can't nurse. And of course, you know, they lose all the circulation and stuff like that, and by morning they're gone.
So Eric and Misty, I think it does. And you know, if you think about how it affects us as humans, you know, I would think it does affect
Oh, for sure.
too. You know, any extreme. I do want to say this real quick. I was talking about the collaboration that the Vineyard Chicks are putting on, and if you want to do it, just email them, and it's in their page description. But it is #Survival Seeds 2024, and I'm signed up for it. They're going to be sending out seeds, and anyways,
send me the link to that. I want to. Yeah. Not that I needed more seeds, but you know, I do.
So, I know today I have all my.
Have too many.
I'm so ready to get back in the greenhouse, and this next week is the week. Although the wind took out my one plastic over the one door, so Jason has to replace that. But I hopefully will be in the greenhouse this next week, starting all my seeds and getting the set, because I'll have a greenhouse inside a greenhouse, and the seed warmers, or you know, the seed mat and stuff. So. I'm ready. I am so ready.
Me too.
I just missed it so much. I didn't realize how much I love doing it. But oh my goodness, I kind of went into a little bit of a mourning session. Ginger probably tired of hearing me saying, I miss my garden.
No, I miss my garden too. I just want to see something green. I want to see something green growing, and I'm not the pine trees that I'm looking at. I want to.
I'd even like to see pine. All I have is oak and cedar.
Oh, we have cedars. They're still green.
Paul, you need to go to the corner.
But they're not.
Yeah, Paul need to go to the corner.
Go put yourself in timeout.
You know, I made a mistake, and I popped up Paul. You know, he's a one.
You can't read
he's
his,
definitely
and he can't
one
pop
people.
up on the screen.
You have to read it, and then you have to decipher it before you can pop it up.
Is it okay for it to come out of my mouth what he's getting ready to say?
Hey, Tamara.
Oh, nice, Wanda. I know. I actually been looking at. I planted lemon balm last year, and I want to plant more of it this year. And I've been looking at a salve that I want to make, mainly for Jenna. She's so sensitive with her donor, but since she had her donor, and so she breaks out really easily. And I've read a lot of really good things about lemon balm. And so I found an amazing recipe that I think I'm going to try with an oil-infused salve with the lemon balm. So
I'm right over there. She knows a lot about lemon balm. She's done a bunch of salves.
I've got
here, and I loved it. I would sit there and eat it. But yeah, so I'm going to start a bunch of that tomorrow. I know my herbs need to get in this week.
Good night, ladies.
That's awesome.
Night, Nanny. Well, she's not leaving us. She's gonna put us on the big screen.
Yeah, but
Nanny Tam, you might. This might be a good time for you to practice though, because I'm going to put up the link here in a second, and if you want to come in and practice for your big debut,
yes,
it would be a perfect time to do that.
And the Vineyard Homestead, they are going.
They're leaving.
Good night, Vineyard Chicks.
Good night, ladies. Thank you for being in here. Hope to get to know you guys more. God bless.
So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pop up the little invite a little bit.
The howdy doody.
And hopefully we can get a couple of folks in here and we can say hello. We're gonna keep the panel right here, but other folks are probably going to be rotating through. So I'll bring somebody up, and we'll let you chat with us, and
there's the
we'll
Sunday dinner chef.
We'll see how all
Hey, Tom. That is Tom Garvey, the
Good night, Rebel of Heart.
second channel. Good night, Kelly.
Oh. I should follow now.
She only picks part of the chat, so she doesn't see every bit of it.
Hey, where did I miss Rainy Ridge? What's going on, Rainy Ridge?
Into this or this. So keep it moving, guys.
Keep it
moving. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Oh man, that reminds me of Just Dance. Y'all remember like 10 years ago when Just Dance? Like yes. I rocked that. I lost a lot of weight just because I was playing with my kids. Yes. We were so addicted to Just Dance. And they don't have it, the good stuff. You know, I don't even know if they even have it now, but man, that's a good
like
time.
The exercise thing, like Richard Simmons. I
Drew. Thank you for coming in.
I mean, yeah, my mom did Richard Simmons, but no, Just Dance, like that wasn't Nintendo.
I think
yeah.
Wii. Yeah.
What you're talking about now. Okay. Yeah.
And you had to follow the dance moves of your person, you know, on Wii, and you had to hold the controllers or whatever.
The remote.
Yeah.
We did
cool
hey,
stuff.
I see someone.
My niece had that where you did the bowling, you know, and
bowling.
I see someone in the green room here.
I don't know. Does he
they got to do something.
You got
to do a little bit of this.
A little bit. Chillin. No, he's just rubbing his hands together. It's like this. You gotta go side by side.
Radio Jonesy.
Hey, Jonesy. How are you?
It's Jonesy.
Yes.
Hey,
good day, everybody.
Jonesy.
Hey, how are you?
He's probably in that good one.
USA.
Yeah, like he's got that nice.
Yeah. So funny story. When he was in our live last night or Thursday night, I only saw was that he said hot, 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 and I thought he was talking about my lipstick.
Well, maybe
he's talking about the weather.
I said I can run with that if you like.
There's Jackie.
It's fun. I mean, at least I'm the one reading most of the comments, so I have to explain it to her.
I try to look, but
And there's the Kelly Texan. Hello, Kelly Texan.
Really curious is how bad is Jen beating Tim at cards right now?
Right? What are they playing? Euchre, rummy, poker?
Hi, Tish.
Hey, Tish.
Hey, Tish.
How are you?
Hello, pretty.
So, what's the weather like right now over in your area, Jonesy?
It looks beautiful over there is what it looks like. I need to be over there.
77 it is at the moment, but it is summer.
77.
About 2 o'clock. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Yeah. It wouldn't be Celsius. Would be.
I was gonna say Celsius would be like the face of the sun.
Hey, Jesse and Lisa.
Hey, I heard something today. I heard that minus 40 Fahrenheit and minus 40 Celsius are the exact same thing.
I saw that on your live.
I've heard that too, but I wouldn't like to experience it.
Neither one, huh?
No, we try to. We're probably the coldest region of Australia down here in Tasmania. So,
well, I remember whenever you were, I saw you were on some lives earlier whenever it was wintertime there, and you were, you were showing and talking about how cold it was and all that stuff. And
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know how cold that was or anything, but
Bye, Josh.
You made it out like it was cold.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, we get to around in winter we could be minus 2 Celsius, which is around what is that the high 40, low 40s or? But, yeah, no, we're soft. I tell you, we might think we're hard.
I mean, you can't be like real hardcore when you're staring at the beach and seeing all the cruise ships come in every day.
No, well, the cruise finishes next week or next end of the month. So every day this week we're getting 1 or 2 cruise ships in and out the front every day. So it's quite enjoyable. Just sitting there watching them come in. And if you and here's a cheap plug: if you see my latest video, it's what the cruise ship that came in yesterday.
Oh wow!
So you'll have to send us a cruise. Maybe we could take a cruise and go over to Tasmania.
Yeah,
it's a long way to come.
I'm suffering from winter fever. Like I want to just grab the nugget and leave and go somewhere warm right now. Or fly somewhere.
I thought you guys were going to start cruising around here.
Well, we're waiting. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now because the weather hasn't been conducive for us to go help Mama V. So we're just waiting on that phone call from Mama V on her roof trusses, and that was because that was going to be starting our kind of our big travel.
No.
And so we're just waiting, but the weather has to be nice because there's a lot of us that are going to be there. It could be dangerous if the weather's
and with right now with the nugget the way it is, it's really we got to electric heat. I don't have a furnace.
Okay.
You don't have a furnace in
Ken's like, I'm just warming up my hands. That's all.
I had to prove it to you, Johnny, that I had one.
He does have one,
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
That is awesome.
That was wanting one. Like,
Mike at Free Mississippi.
Yeah, he was like, where'd you get that? We're like, it's like
he's
5 years old.
He said, I got to get me one of them hats.
Yeah, I ordered this off Amazon 10, 15 years ago, I think it was. And I've actually bow hunted with this on in a snowstorm one day. I bet I sat in the deer stand for probably 9 hours in a snowstorm bow hunting, thinking that, the wind would blow and the snow would blow, then it would quit. And then I'm thinking, okay, something's going to come up and move, Never saw deer. And my buddy got back from work. He drives a school bus and it got dark and I headed in there and he says, "You've been out there the whole time?" I said, "Yeah." Yeah, he says, "I would have gave up at 11 o'clock in the morning." So, yeah. No, I just wanted to jump on real quick and say hi to everybody. It's been too long to see you guys,
Half the mockers.
Good to see you.
We did it.
Who's the mock? I don't know who you're talking about, Dale.
I know.
We're talking about the mockers. I like the mockers.
You know how hard it is to keep a good cowboy hat in good condition when you're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
When you I went to the US and my 2 daughters said, "You got to buy me a nice, bring me back." I said, "What would you like?" "Bring me back a nice cowboy hat from Texas." And I go, "Okay, no worries." We land in Dallas and off I go. And I think I won't buy it, but I'll go out and get some priced. And I find this shop, and it's, we got this massive sale on now, and blah blah blah. And I'll take this one and that one. And so I buy these 2 hats, and then we tour. Then we tour for another 2 months. Everywhere we go, I say, "Where are we putting the hats?" And it's we're six musicians with guitars and luggage, squeezing stuff in, and I'm saying these hats have got to go up the top somewhere safe. But they made it. They done the trip.
Yeah, because one good mash of a suitcase crashing on top of them, and you might as well just throw them out the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
and then when we go back to the last stop, this place to stop, there was a shop next door before we jumped on the plane, and guess what? They were selling similar hats at even cheaper.
No.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that story in.
I've had this hat for how long? We had this hat probably.
How long have we been married?
25
I think
years.
we got it like a couple years after we got married.
Wow.
There's like a little country western store here in our town called Sharps. And I think I got it there.
She always tried to get me to wear it all the time. And I was like, I really don't want to wear it. She goes, why? I said, we ain't got no cattle.
He's like into that, and I'm like, whatever. I grew up with my grandpa.
And I'm like, and she goes, now what? I said, I ain't got no cattle.
Yeah.
If we ain't got no cattle, I ain't wearing a cowboy hat. And I said, you ever hear all hat, no cattle?
I liked it because my grandpa always wore cowboy hats and stuff. And they did live out on a farm and he had pigs and all that stuff. He never had cattle, and then he came into town. But I don't know. I'm used to seeing it, but I can't stand it when people wear the wrong cowboy hat. You got to wear a winter hat in the winter and a summer hat in the summer. You're going to wear a hat. Sorry, I'll get off the box.
So are you saying they make winter cowboy hats?
That's what this is.
A felt hat is for the winter. A straw hat is for the summer.
And it can be.
I have a straw one. I use
summer hat.
And it got all. So it's not that. It's more.
I hunt in this one, Ken. I mean, there's a bunch of.
You should have been hunting with it a long time because he's like, "This hat's great." I'm like, yeah.
Prove it. I mean, I put an orange sock hat over the top of it and hunt with it on.
Is Josh in here from Southern Roots?
And here is I'm cattle, no hat.
Well, I just don't like that saying. I don't like that at all. It's like,
exactly, right there.
Bowen, there you go. Bowen, you're the only one that I excuse that from. You're allowed to wear your black felt hat all year long. I'll give you a hard time, Bowen.
I used to switch to straw around Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And then at Thanksgiving, I would switch over to felt,
Yeah.
And then this year, it was a little earlier because Thanksgiving was kind of chilly,
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you could probably sell that hat.
Oh, yeah. I've still got.
Get them anymore. I need to Google that.
She's going to look it up.
You can look it up on Amazon. They sell them. But I've still got my hat.
Everything on Amazon.
That I used to bull ride in, and I still have my rope. They're hanging up in the living room here. I don't have my bells or my tack bag anymore from when I was rodeoing because they got burned up in a fire. So
did you get all beat up?
No, not really.
My dad used to be a bull rider.
Yeah. I've got some VHS tapes. Now I got to get on eBay, and I know you can send them into a company, but I actually want to watch through them.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a Toshiba VHS to DVD recorder on eBay, and I want to order one of those and play them myself and see if I can burn it myself.
Yeah. I just wouldn't trust it. It can get lost in the mail. There's so many different things to happen between there. It was just.
So
got them laying right here.
Ken, I'll give you a suggestion.
Hey, James.
Go ahead.
If you're close to community college, like
ours,
they have that in their IT department, and they'll do it for free. You just bring them a thumb drive, and so there it is.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've got the football. Oh my gosh. They're really going at it.
Jonesy doing that.
So Drew is going to go watch somebody who's watching the 49ers, says he doesn't have a TV. So he's going to go watch YouTube of somebody who
Radio Jonesy.
That is way cool.
So you can press the drums.
Okay, Drew. We see how you are.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, I just thought I'd come up and say hi, guys. Yesterday was a good day for me. I got past the 2,000 subscriber mark. So
yay!
Awesome.
Nice.
And Jonesy, I just want to tell you, we adore you, Jonesy. And you have been with us for the long haul, as have so many others, and we appreciate you. And I just want you to know that.
Oh, thank you. And who wouldn't adore me? Just check me out,
True, but you're gonna have to quit rubbing in about the wonderful weather there. Okay.
Well, I talk about bad weather before. So.
Oh, okay. I'll let him have that. But I'm sitting there shivering, and he's like walking on the beach.
It is, and I love that's
Mrs. Garden.
That's really? It's not much of a garden. I get little wallabies that come in and eat all my plants. So,
wallabies that come in your backyard.
Wow.
I want a wallaby.
It's kind of like rabbits here, baby.
They're really good on the Barbie, aren't they?
They're more like
I think they're
more like
deer. Flag in there. Did I
they're
say
an annoyance,
Jonesy?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Did I see a Texas flag?
Yeah. Sure. I got friends. Friends sent me some stuff, and I've got.
Well, now we gotta send him an Oklahoma flag.
I want to have a White Rock Nation flag, and I'm gonna send one to you, Jonesy.
That'd be cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, I gotta send some stickers. Apparently.
Nice.
Well,
cool.
Oh yeah, we gotta send some stuff.
That is awesome.
I'll turn that around.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I've got some returnables. So I've got some stickers and
That's cool.
That's so cool.
Awesome.
That's a little Tasmanian.
Oh yeah, look at that. Tasmanian devil. Yeah.
Wow.
What's the ship time for Tasmania? Do we know?
I was wondering.
I'd rather fly.
No, yes, I know. I know we want to go visit Jonesy, but if I want to send them something, what's the ship time?
Oh, that kind of
shit.
shit.
Yeah, I know with Canada, there's that whole it costs so much and and
yeah, it's rather expensive. It's about 2 weeks minimum. Could be 3 weeks.
Wow.
But I've sent a lot of gifts and presents to different people that never made it, so it gets a bit depressing after you do that for a while.
Yeah,
that is very sad.
When we get the merch up and running, I'm going to be sending you something, and we'll take our chances.
But just
Drew
remember,
White Rock flag too.
Drew needs.
Hello.
Yeah, because it's the White Rock Nation. Of course, I'm the queen of the White Rock Nation. Watch my birthday video. It's true.
You're a queen, all right.
That's the Tasmanian.
If you ever show up in the basement here, there's only one way to get out. There's only one way.
Tony!
It's either this or this.
Hey, Tony acts like he's new here or something.
All right.
I'm doing it. You just didn't see me.
At least he didn't do like what Ken did. Just like are you leaving us, Jonesy?
Yeah, good to see everyone. I'll jump down now and
thank you,
see you later,
Jonesy.
Bye,
Jonesy. Be safe.
Have a good one.
See you, Jonesy. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Take it easy.
He's so awesome.
Hey, Ken.
And he's in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Tasmania.
Okay.
Tasmania.
Okay.
Try it.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
I have footage, Tara. That's true. That's true. I am the queen of the White Rock Nation.
Johnny with his new toys.
I have to take my camera.
I know. And they talk about me.
Oh my gosh.
How y'all doing?
That's crazy.
Good. How are you, Tony?
How cool would it be to live in Tasmania?
Are you cold?
It's 22.
In Tasmania, they're probably going, how cool it'd be to say you live in Oklahoma?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they may say how cool it'd be to say that you live in North Pole, which our son does, but I don't think they're saying, how cool would it be to live in Oklahoma? No, I don't.
They're like, where's Oklahoma?
Who you are right
Jesse's live
I'm just saying. I don't think somebody in Tasmania is thinking, how cool would it be to live in Oklahoma?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Okay, if there is, please email me. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk over somebody.
It's fine. And Jesse's live today. They were talking about all these all the people in chat. My town has 3 grocery stores and 2 big box stores and all this kind of stuff. And I said, oh, yeah? Well, my town has 1 stray dog and an opossum that comes through at night and a
and that's about it.
Literally, there's nothing else here.
I will be right back, guys.
Hey, Johnny.
Okay,
I wanted to, Johnny. I wanted to show you something real quick, and I want to ask you if you have ever seen this, and if you have anything like this. If I can bring it up here.
Is that a brain?
Oh yeah, I have.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it. If I have anything like that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you? No. I mean, as far as an artwork.
No.
That's where I thought he was going with it, but then I just took.
No, I thought you was going to ask me if I had a black cow and a black cat.
I've all of them. See him every day.
Actually got two. I got.
Hang on.
I got two pictures from this artist, and this is one of them, and then I have another one that is a black Angus bull. And I don't have any use for them anymore. And next time I come down that way, I will definitely throw it on the bike and bring it to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So,
I love that.
Thank you.
I don't know who the artist is. There is something down there in the corner. I think I've got the black Angus bull over here in the corner.
Okay.
That's very
Thank you so
I
much.
think they were actually my dad's. Hang on a second. Let me grab the black Angus bull and I'll see who the artist is.
Hey, Lori at Prepping for Heaven. I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I missed you. Well, look at all that cool stuff he's got back there.
I know. It's like it's almost made for YouTube.
Almost.
It's actually a print.
Video?
Frank Murray, 1983.
Frank Murray, 1983. Wow, the year I graduated.
Yeah, this is actually the cow and calf. I've got the black Angus bull hanging back in the back porch.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, thank you.
But, I'll be sure to throw them in the bike next time I come down that way. How far are you from Joplin?
We're not tremendously far. Probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours.
I say 3 hours.
Oh, okay. What about Big Cabin? Big Cabin, you're probably a couple hours.
From Big Cabin,
hour and a half,
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we're over. If you just look up Tahlequah from wherever you are, you'll kind of have it.
Yeah.
Pretty
or
close.
Locust Grove, maybe.
Because we do run down to Muskogee during the day. That's why I was kind of asking. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, we're pretty close. Well, we're not close to Muskogee. We're like what, 45 hour.
We're over that.
If you're going up to Kansas for drag racing sometime, maybe I can meet you guys up down there or something.
That would be
or
awesome.
whatever.
We will be. We got the dates.
We'll be going. But April's coming up.
Yeah, but he's got a vacation.
Yeah, I know. And that's
we're still going to try and go 2 weeks in April to Florida. So.
But if something happens, we'll be there.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not laying the bike over this year. Not on this. Not
on
this trip.
No,
So,
rain over you. Yeah.
Anyway.
And how's Miss Linda?
Yeah.
She's doing pretty good. She's getting her. What do you want to call it? Her flexibility. She's been exercising 2-3 times a day. She's walking. She actually drove herself to therapy this week, and
good.
She had some other stuff going on, and I had to take Thursday off because I had to sedate her for that. But it's you know how it is. Get a little older, So, but she's doing good. She's actually in bed. She's been getting up at 3 o'clock in the darn morning, and I slept in about 6.
Wow.
It was a long week, with the weather and the wind, and I don't know if you all seen videos of Western Kansas or Nebraska and stuff like that. For trucking was just terrible this week,
I know.
So. Anyway, well, I'll jump off here and let y'all go.
So Ken, I just looked, and you're Joplin's an hour and 55 minutes from here.
Oh, I was saying 3 hours.
Yeah, she's saying 3 hours.
Don't listen to anything I say.
Don't listen to anything.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
And Big Cabin is an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
So, So
see, if I take if the boys and I end up going over down there to Moyers, Oklahoma, or Antlers, Oklahoma is right by there too. I'll have to look up where Tahlequah is from there. But if I end up taking the guys down there before April, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay,
You're
that'd be
always
great.
welcome on the ridge too, Ken.
Oh yes. How's the tiny house? I mean, is the bedroom stable enough? You know.
It's proven to be very stout. No complaints here.
Gone.
There went the monetization.
How many times
All right.
is
And
what I want to know?
that she had on the wall.
Hey, Paul, how are you doing?
Go, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Has he fallen up the stairs? Y'all be good.
No, we've both been very good. In fact, we don't even have the handrail on yet, and man, we're cruising up those stairs. He actually has a worse time in the morning than I do, which is surprising because my feet and stuff. But yeah, we're loving it. We're loving the tiny house. I mean, of course, it's not perfect. There's little things where we're like, should have done this or that. But we love it.
Paul, right next to you is a little miracle.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the video. That's tremendous.
I haven't. Well, you saw the short.
What is her number, Johnny?
She is number 20, 21, 24 is what
21, 24. Okay.
Yep. Mama is 21. She was born in 24, so she's 21, 24.
And she gets her jewelry in her left ear.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Bulls get it in the right. Heifers get it in the left.
Okay.
So.
An ongoing discussion among my family, and my dad would do it one direction and my son would do it the other, and so I gave up.
Whichever ear you can grab a hold of.
Like, just look at the calf and tell. Don't look at the calf.
Well, my neighbors around here, there's like 4 different herds, so they use 4 different colors, and they tag the same way. Left for the steer calves and right for the heifers or whatever. So
yeah.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Good night, Ken. It's good talking to you.
Thank you for being here.
Bye, Ken.
Be safe.
God bless.
You always know our cattle because they got this like the whole tip of their ears gone. We ear notch the
Oh, they do the ear notching thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Deal.
One of our little bull calves, they notched their own ear.
Yeah.
Did he jerk the tag out of his ear?
He got it hung in the barbed wire and pulled back against it and pulled it all the way through his ear like that.
Was that Maverick or was that Goose?
That was Maverick.
Oh man, that sounds painful.
Yeah. Hey, Country Road Cure.
Bye, Jackie.
We've had them in the past. Froze the ends of their ears off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were kind of worried about that with this week's weather.
Yeah.
I think those guys up in Canada that'll take a pair of pantyhose and cut a section of leg off and put over a calf's head to make its ears stay against its head.
Oh,
so
yeah.
When they're young like that, so they wouldn't
I've seen that with chickens with their combs and stuff, but I didn't think about that with the calves, and so that's a great idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of use farm.
So Drew is asking if we raced in Oklahoma. Yeah, we race all over, Drew. We raced in Oklahoma.
Arkansas.
We raced in
Kansas,
Arkansas quite a bit.
Texas.
Kansas, Texas.
We've been in Pingsall out in Texas a couple of times in Louisiana.
Louisiana. We raced in Louisiana.
Gilliams, Louisiana.
Yeah, actually, the place was called Gilliams, Louisiana, where we were racing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And but yeah, we go all over. But the race that was closest to where we thought Ken would be, probably up there around Ark City, I imagine, or whatever. So yep, we plan on doing a bunch. We're hoping to do a bunch of racing this year.
Actually, Mocan would be closer to him.
Yes, Mocan would be the closest for him. That's right.
Well, you're going to have to let us know if there's a race or something that's kind of like halfway between us. So
sometimes we go to Centerville, Arkansas, which is right near Russellville.
I don't know how close that is to you guys.
And that's probably pretty close to Drew and them, I imagine. Hey, Tim, I was going to ask you done any more dozing lately?
Don't let her run the dozer.
Don't let me run a dozer?
I think by the sounds of what I'm hearing is he doesn't want to doze anymore because he gets like 1,100 hours of video he has to edit down. So he's like, I'm just going to be done with it.
John, have you heard of Cecil Drag Strip, Maryland? I have, Virginia. I absolutely have. A lot of the Pontiac guys go up there.
Hey, Feathered Friends Homestead, welcome in.
Yeah, who knew, Julie?
Ginger, did you move? You moved, didn't you?
I did, just a little bit to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Paul, did you have any calves born in this weather?
Nope. Mine start coming the 8th of February, which is when we usually have this cold snap.
Yeah.
Perfect
I'm
timing.
so over this cold snap. I'm ready for some tropical weather, and I don't care what anyone says. I'll take 101 degrees and humid over this any day.
No.
You wash your mouth.
Any day.
Lisa, thanks for being in
Yes, wash your mouth out, please.
Yes.
Any day.
Not Jesse and Lisa.
I don't
Love you
want
guys.
100 and something.
Bye, guys.
So Drew said Centerville's probably 3 hours from White Rock and 1 hour from him.
Yep.
We love that track.
Yeah, we love Centerville.
It's a little mama hop one.
Jackie,
We're
we're
still
racing
learning.
a
We're still learning about where
69 Pontiac GTO is what we've got.
Terry, what were you saying? Sorry.
We're still learning. I think as we were looking for homestead and land, we probably did more traveling than since we've been here. As far as like staying local and going out and seeing what is within like an hour's distance. We did more of that when we were snowbirding, looking for property.
Well, I know
we're doing here.
I know where more of the places are than she does, but she's also directionally challenged.
I am directionally challenged. Yeah. So that's something that we definitely want to do this year is kind of reach out to, not reach out, but like explore.
Mm-hmm.
Explore what we moved to. We haven't really done that. I mean, short of like right here. So we're definitely wanting to do that.
Alicia,
I was reading that.
yeah, that's 3 hours from us.
Awesome,
That's 3
Alicia.
hours from us.
Football. I was like, what did come on loose?
We got to meet Julie Cook when we went up to Arkansas to that race, and that was really
Yeah,
neat.
I think she's hooked now. She is hooked on that deal. But
I'm pretty hooked on it.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's where my inner Christine comes out.
Yeah, if you haven't seen how she is whenever she's talking smack.
It's easy to talk smack though to a guy you know.
You don't even know that guy.
I know.
I mean, she just started talking.
Okay, let's
smack
talk about
to him.
the guy's car is black and hot pink.
Magenta.
There's nothing
Magenta.
wrong with hot pink. Nothing wrong with hot pink. Just saying, especially if there's glitter. Just kidding.
There was glitter. It looked quite shiny.
Yeah, it was pretty shiny. Some fairy sprinkles on it, I think. Yeah,
Some sparkles.
I only like to talk smack when it's like equally given back.
Yeah,
Well, he was trying to throw it back, but
Well, Dale saw the lot of it at when we were on. He was on the golf cart, and he had film, but he walked away because there was a lot of talking right then. He was really giving it back to me. Then finally, I don't know. It's funny, but
The best thing is he's sitting there and it's just alike. It's just a car, just like yours. It's just a car.
No,
And then Christine walks up and goes, the headlights are stickers.
Yeah, the headlights are stickers. It doesn't even have a frame. It's got a tube chassis.
I think I called it his Barbie house at one time. I call it the Barbie
It was
doll.
on and on and on. It's like, but I still think we can take you.
Yeah.
God.
Where's Angie?
What's that?
Tony, where's Angie?
We have one of our granddaughters here, so she's in the other room. She just took out of the bath, and they're on watching TV together.
Well, please tell her I said hi. You know, when I was doing our year in review video, I had to throw the picture of her and I up because I'm like, oh, I miss her. She was like, So please tell her I said hi, and I'm thinking about her, and I can't wait to see her again.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see them either.
Right now, she's got the phone on, so I know she is watching.
Oh,
yeah. I can hardly wait until we have our meetup. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I think everybody on the panel right here is going to be there.
Including the guy below you.
I think everybody on the panel.
Awesome.
Quite a few of the folks out in the chat are going to be there. Hey, there's Josh Sherman. Hey, Josh.
So there's Angie right there.
Angie.
Angie is watching, so she's not going to let Tony. She's going to make sure she knows what Tony says. It's just like her, folks.
Hey, did you guys you see the video that Josh put out this morning, the man song?
I haven't seen that one, but I saw the one where he was breaking his little his wood splitting maul on this.
No, you got to watch this. I think it's like 1 minute and 50-something seconds, and Josh is there right now. It is good. And I looked at her and I went, "Yes, ma'am. You got to watch it. It's funny. It's good.
I have to watch it."
There is Christ Community. Welcome in. There are greetings from Alabama.
Welcome.
Nice.
We almost ended up in Alabama.
Really?
That was high on our list. Very high on our list.
Let's start with
May. Great Buckies.
Say we're either going to Arkansas or Alaska or Alabama or.
It was Arkansas, Alabama. Well, actually, no. Arkansas was last. It was Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and then Arkansas. And so we literally spent every summer or every winter traveling to all those states. And I tell you what, Alabama, there were some sweet, nice, awesome people.
Yes.
Hi. Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi. Oh, look at that little hand.
It scares me. Once you do the
Johnny's trying to make the screen do something.
Okay.
Right. But and we really did love Alabama. We really thought it was going to be Alabama, but the property available in Alabama, it was either flat or a cliff. There was no like in between, and it was actually our third winter.
Good night, Lauren and Joel.
Night,
Good night, Lauren and Joel.
Thanks.
It was our third winter snowbirding that we actually came to Arkansas, and we're like, wow. Even in the winter time, wow. So
thank you for the prayers, Dale. You want to say it louder? You got to say it louder.
Thank you for the prayers.
For the prayers. You gave her prayers.
She said, thank you. That's so cute. She's
a wreath robber.
That's,
James. I would have liked
So this is something we're going to have to talk about for a meetup because we have people that can't function without coffee. Whatsoever.
I already got that covered.
Hey, there's a coffee maker in my camper.
Well, we're staying at the lodge.
I mean, we're going to have a lot of coffee.
We picked up at a thrift shop a brand new, still in the box, big, humongous percolator commercial coffee maker
Awesome.
for $9.
Does she not sound like Jessie?
I'll bring the coffee if you bring the percolator.
Yes, I'm actually going to be taking it to Mama V's when we go to do Mama V's roof. And so we're going to have plenty of coffee. But I'm like, baby, I know we don't need this. And he knows the look. He knows the look I give him when I'm like, I know we don't need this. But we need this. And so we bought it.
At that point, Jason just hands you the wallet.
Yes.
I told her We were in one the other day, and I was like, you know the deal. Just put it on the counter. I pay for it. We go out to the truck. Like,
look at it. She's getting. Oh, wait a minute. Where is the meetup? Okay,
yes, where's the meetup? So the meetup is going to be at Tenkiller Lake at Cherokee Landing State Park. It's going to be April 26th, 27th, 28th. It's going to be at the Creek Shelter. And there is plenty of camping. There's plenty of Airbnbs or hotels. We got 4 hotels within 15 minutes of the park.
There's a lodge.
The closest one, well, that's one of the hotels.
Okay.
And that one's 4.5 miles. The lodge is 4.5 miles. It is a hotel. So. So
no, because lodges are usually different.
Kind of like a hotel.
Kedley Texan, are you coming up to the Tenkiller meetup? That would be awesome. I have to put your name down on the channels. We're keeping a list of all the channels and stuff. So we've got 42. Although he said I put MT Homestead on there twice. So
it looks like.
I'm out of here.
I'm
out of here.
It looks like
I'm out.
I'm talking about this comment right here. It looks like they're coming. So are you out because I'm talking about
No, I'm talking about the guy down there with that hat.
What hat? All hat?
He's like, let me in. Sorry.
He knows the way to get in.
Still looking into the days. Oh, awesome.
He's probably getting wet in the basement.
But thank you so much. I hope you come up. I'd love to meet you. I am so excited about this.
Still looking into the dates. April 26th, 28th.
Yeah, thank you, James. It was a short one, we know, but the weather.
Hey, I liked it. I was watching it just a little bit ago. It was good.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was short, but we've been like everyone out in YouTube world and everywhere has been struggling through this cold snap. And it can be depressing because I want to work on the YouTube studio so bad, and I want to build. Yeah. And you just can't. And like he doesn't mind because I have to be moving. I'm not a sitter, and so like I have been a baking fool, a cooking fool, everything.
Oh, wow.
And Jason doesn't have one bit of problem with that.
He doesn't have any problem.
Look, he's bringing out the cookies. I knew he was going to bring out the cookies.
Yeah, he did bring out the cookies.
He's bringing out his store-bought cookies.
Yeah. So like I love that aspect of it. But,
all good for me.
I need to be building something, and I want to be doing something with my hands. And
you're making cookies and bread and
yeah. But I am a mover. I want to be building, and not only that, I want to be able to have a table that is dedicated to cooking and not hey there, and not have, no offense, but not have all the YouTube stuff up. Like I can't wait to get the YouTube studio done so that I can have a kitchen table back. So I'm ready to build. I'm ready for the weather to break.
Yes.
I think we're ready for the weather to break. But if it would just be 50s every day, that would be
Yes.
I just want to go feed my chickens without my hand sticking to the metal gate because it's frozen.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's all I ask for. I don't even.
I just want some snow.
Want some snow. You hush your mouth there, Josh. Don't be wishing snow on anybody.
Hi, Josh.
I'm just wishing snow on myself.
So, yeah, I was watching you, Josh, on your you're hard on stuff.
He's Titus, all grown up.
yeah, that's right. I've used that mall, I don't know how many times, and then the second I try to make a video out of it, bam, the handle breaks.
Yep. That's what they're good for. I had one of those, but it had a piece of pipe welded in the head.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, you hit a piece of hedge firewood to split it.
Oh yeah.
It rattled all the fillings out of your mouth.
You better have some good gloves on.
Yeah.
I got me a real good one now.
Can I
You do.
stop you for a minute? I want to say something. I'm really, really happy to have gotten to know y'all through this. Well, I'll blame it on Johnny and Christine. And I'm up to 88 subscribers. And actually, since I've been on here tonight with y'all, somebody else subscribed. It came up on my phone.
Nice.
Like 989.
That's amazing. Let's get
989. All Case Farms is
over the 1K,
guys.
Yes,
I was just thanking y'all for cluing people in to subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of faithful watchers.
That's awesome.
Thank
See,
you.
That's what it's about.
I found your channel through the Withams.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We
do
scared
you
them
know the Withams much?
Only because I watched their videos and have responded to some of their videos because they use the baler I do, and they're getting to where they're hard to find parts for, and I've got some parts ones, but those people have never been to my place and never bought any of my baler parts.
Yeah.
But they subscribe to my channel.
Well, they had great things to say about you when we met them.
Yeah, they said, Paul Case Farms, he's in Oklahoma. He's in northeastern Oklahoma. And I said, well, let me check it out. So, I checked it out, and here you are, and I'm glad you found the community. And I was hoping that I could
Johnny shouted you out, and then I was like, well, let me go check him out because Johnny recommended it, so I subbed to you too. So
a little bit better community.
So I'm thinking, I was like, well, we're having this meetup this year. It's between not only us, it's JB Conway, Oak, White Rock,
pretty much everybody.
Lisa and Dale at 9 Acre, Ginger, Tony, everybody's kind of getting together on this stuff. Josh Sherman, all these folks are getting together to make this a thing.
That pecan coffee sounds good.
And so it would be, what?
I said that pecan coffee sounds good. I'm sorry.
Pecan coffee. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so
thank you, Peaceful Des. I didn't see you in here, Des.
So I was thinking it'd be pretty cool if we could get hold of Withams and get them to come down.
The only way I have to communicate with them is through the comments on some of their videos, but I'll mention it to them next time I comment on one of their videos.
Somebody said you better look again at your thing.
Yeah, you better look, dude.
It's went up. I have 2 people since
you better look again.
I have 3 or 4 in my chat that just said they went and subbed, and they said you're 2 away from 1K.
So I'm showing he's at 998 right now. 999.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
Let me see.
Balloons up, people. It's a party.
Oh, dang it.
Why did I do that? Now, wait.
Just hit 1K.
To make things happen.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to tell all you guys that just hopped in there and joined, make sure when we're done here, you go take the video, watch it, and comment.
Yeah.
Do it again tomorrow so it stays.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, there's Bobblehead.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
With barbecue?
So
oh, wow.
That is so awesome. Paul, that's awesome.
How do you get enough view time? That's my thing. I think when I looked, and is that in a year? It's got to be
1 year.
Yeah, it's 1 year. You got to have to get to where you can do AdSense, which is on the ads that they put on your channel. That's going to be 4,000 watch hours. And how do we get enough? Put out a lot of content. A lot of content.
And also this right here will help you go live.
Yeah, do live. See,
that's what I'm here for.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
I think I was like 2,800 hours or something like that already.
Oh, you were
very bad.
That's a real good start. That's way
But
more than I've got.
I'm putting up trying to do a couple videos a week, but man, in the summertime it's difficult because I'm not a video maker. I'm a farmer.
Go live while you're doing it on the tractor. Go live while you're on the tractor.
There you go.
Just make sure you don't look like a minor. Just saying.
Look at my focus and they'll probably think I should be retired.
With her on the tractor that she put out.
I'm doing 5 videos to have ready for when I start. So Wanda Henry is doing 5 videos, so she's got them stacked up in a row, so she can just put one out.
That's very good.
And that's really good, because if you have them in the bank, and then you just keep doing them forward, you always have content put out.
And the way I would do that, I mean, Wanda, if you're just starting off, I would don't put them out 5 days in a row.
Right.
Just post the same time once a week.
Yep.
For 5 weeks in a row. You're going to gain traction.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Because the algorithm works off of this video drops at this time from this channel every day. Or this certain day.
Aww. Thanks, James Hall. James Hall said he would sub again. I think he's talking about my channel. I don't know. Maybe you're talking about Paul Case. I don't know. But everybody up in here and everybody in the chat, great channels, like to support each other. But like Dale said, my brother said, go in there, watch a video, comment. And here's my thing too, is I always think go in there and see if you like the content and stuff. Because I think that's important too. And then you can subscribe or however, but we appreciate y'all. Shorts will help get your name out. I've been doing a lot of shorts lately, just from old content that we have.
Hey, Jeff, Bobblehead. I met you at Mid-America last year. I actually, some people have said, hey, come over here and take a picture with Bobblehead. And I've got this photo of you and me and 2 or 3 other people.
Cool.
And I have to apologize, sir, but at the time I had no idea who you were.
Well, we didn't know whenever they were having me.
They go, you got to take a picture with Bobblehead. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think you were going by like Groovy Chickens or something.
Yeah, you was.
Groovy Eggs.
Groovy Eggs.
And he's really tall, isn't he? Because when I met Johnny at Pinecone Fest, I was like, dang, wow, dude, I didn't realize you were that tall.
I know. Everybody thought Johnny was like short and really wide, because Lisa goes, you're not as wide and you're a lot taller than I thought.
I said I keep my GoPro on that wide angle,
and I don't
to
like
get
it.
the whole view of all the area around, and
I don't. I'm like, don't put that on me.
And that makes sense, because you can get more of the scenery.
Yeah.
Said LOL. Sometimes I have no idea who I am. I've been watching y'all's videos about the house, the little house that you guys are putting in, and all the electric work and all that stuff. But anyway.
Oh, honey, man, you are so funny.
What Paul say this time?
Just be careful. You never know. Tracy says, I watched Bobblehead before he was.
Bye, Melton.
Bye, Melton.
That's funny, Paul.
Hi, Melton.
You're funny.
Hi, Regina. Is it?
Bye, Melton.
How do you pronounce Regina's last name? Gacho?
Regina Gacho. Gacho.
Wanda Henry. I'm doing cooking, baking, gardening, renovation, travel, and living. So Wanda, Wanda, that's good. That sounds like being a caregiver living with dementia. Okay.
So travel PEI and living with dementia.
Nice.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be great, Wanda.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Bowen.
Have a good night.
Night, Bowen.
Night, Bowen.
Hi, Bowen.
Bowen. Oh, bye, Debbie.
Debbie Drock.
Debbie
Drock. I'm off to bed. My name is pronounced Debbie Drock.
Oh, yeah. I meant to say, I know, Christine, you'd asked about that earlier, and I was going to correct you, and I don't know, shiny things came around. So,
right. I'm sure it was my mouth just, but thank you. It's nice to meet you, Debbie.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
I seen her in our Monday night digging in with the sisters.
Digging in the Word
with 4 sisters on Monday.
And I think I've seen her in Craft and Chat too. Not this past week, because that was when I had internet.
I'm gonna say I didn't see someone.
We didn't even see you in Craft and Chat.
No, you didn't.
That's 2 weeks in a row for you, isn't it?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I had it the week before. It was 2 weeks prior to that I had the heating problem, or with when the gas men were moving the main thing.
Okay, that was 2 weeks. Wow, time just flies because
I know it
seemed
does.
Like
that happened during the first cold snap, because when they said they were about to shut it down and take me out of service because of something that they couldn't find, and I was like, you can't do that. Tomorrow night's going to be like 21. Are you kidding me right now? And he was like, well, we'll have to start. And then we got it figured out. So we found there was a leak somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They found it. So he did not take me out of service. So I was like, oh, praise God, because 21 would not have been fun with no heat.
Ooh, no.
The big Italian. There's McKay.
Hi, the big Italian.
The big Italian. Hello.
Have you all
Howdy, Tony.
Musical cups?
She's pooping, Paul. What?
Musical cup.
Angie, what are you talking about?
What?
I can't wait to meet Angie. Me and her are gonna. She's pooping, Paul.
The best part is I don't think she commented on ours, so Tara won't even see it.
Oh. Leave it to a nurse. Leave it to a nurse.
Too much.
I got it. I get it now. It took me a minute.
Scotty, you need to put some more out. Scotty, you need to put some more videos out.
Need to put what?
Scotty Too Hottie, he's put out a few videos, and he said he's trying to get Nerve up to put out some more, and he does need to put out some more.
Me too. Get after it.
You're a good channel supporter, and you'd get some.
Oh yeah, yeah. Him and his wife both won on our 2K giveaway.
Mm-hmm. They sure did.
Yeah,
they were the big winners.
They were big winners.
Big winners on that deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I couldn't believe it. We had
Rachel went back to get some. I'm sorry.
What?
No.
Rachel back to get. I'm sorry.
Rachel just said you were in pressure washer mode.
You're killing me, Petey. You're killing me.
That's one thing. You don't ever get up and leave the room.
Big booty Judy starts yelling at me.
Maybe Dale, who would test the
my gosh.
of water? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I'm not doing it.
You're gonna stick your hand up. Better wash your hand good after that. That water's been.
What
are y'all talking about?
Why did that go down?
What?
There was like this over your head a while ago. It looked like that. Did y'all see it?
No.
There's been a couple times that I couldn't catch what hand movement you did that it did a thumbs down.
Yeah, I was doing.
It's probably her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do two.
Your hands are too young for this. You gotta have.
That's just not funny anymore.
No, but this is. Look at this. Look, there's no thumb there.
I've seen it. The thumbs down.
Oh,
So
goodness.
Sheila Tubbs seen
Thank
it.
you, Sheila. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know what. That just. Poor Tara. She's about to.
I'm almost done.
I should practice typing sentences. Says. So
complete sentences are highly overrated.
Words are
Sure.
Words are hard, okay?
Yeah, they are.
But I got us some snacks if we need them.
we got snacks.
Help us with our smart.
I want the green one.
You want the green one? That's good because I get purple. I get green. Oh, you know what? We got to after.
Snack.
Hey, after. Hey. That's why Tara bakes for him. Keep him out of the crayons.
Tara's looking worn.
I know, bless her. She's had a long day.
I've been up forever, and I'm poopered. I'm pooper scoopered.
Oh, Flash Ministry write poetry too.
So Jason wants the red ones. Do you like the red ones, Jason?
The cherry, is that cherry flavored or is that cinnamon?
I don't. Well, so everyone goes with the red because that's the only emoji that comes up as an option, like when you're throwing it up as emoji. I personally prefer the blue ones, but
Blueberry, would that be considered blueberry, Jason?
They taste whatever you want them to taste like. It's fun to chew on them.
Oh, I didn't know that. They may taste like the boss, though. I'm just
Paul had put it on there, and the stigma with Marines is like, oh, it's always the green ones, because when you're in, it's like, hey, everybody bleeds green because everybody's the same. Yeah. But I'm a weirdo. I like the blue ones.
That's our Jason. Be the rebel.
Tonight, Amy's going to watch us on TV.
Okay.
Amy, you could have popped in if you wanted to.
All right, bye, Amy. Adventures.
Hey, Dan. How's it going?
His name is Dan, right? Is it Dan? Well, Animals. Hello.
Yeah, it's Dan.
Hi, Danimal.
Josh, I like that video you put out this morning.
Yeah, wasn't that a funny one?
Yeah, that was good. I was laughing hard.
Good night, Teresa.
Good night, Teresa.
And Xander says, pass the yellow.
Troy says Marines are jonesing now.
Yeah.
Tamer's still hanging out with us too. I love all those
Tamer's
coffee
hanging
grinders.
out over in our channel.
Need to find one of them coffee grinders. I think that's so cool that she finds those.
Must be the internet.
Hey, Ashley Brady. I'm gonna have to, or is it Brody? Brady.
So
we'll take care of shopping.
So what's everybody got going on? Like, I know it was, we had Saturday today. So what's everybody got? Who all is going to be in the ice storm? Let's just put it that way. It's coming.
Hopefully not us.
They say us.
When's it supposed to hit you?
Hey, Pamela.
Thanks.
So, Paul, you said it was going to warm up.
Living life, loving.
That's what they're predicting here, that it's going to warm. Having a wintry mix overnight, but it's going to warm up, and their chances of rain don't go down. So, if we get any ice here, there's a good chance it will all melt away in the rain. Hopefully, yeah.
It's just calling all for rain up here, and like
if we have
in the 50s or 60s.
So, well, what's the temperature Sunday night though? It's gonna be 20. It's gonna be like 26 here.
No, it's not here.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold like that here also.
Yeah. For us it is too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 26 and it's supposed to be freezing rain.
Yeah, y'all are gonna be 26 Sunday night.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be 13.
Yeah, 28. 26 for us is 26 for us is super warm, Ginger. I'm telling you.
Yeah, compared to what it has been.
Greater for a week.
Building with Keith said they're getting freezing rain. They're over in Arkansas. Are they in your?
Yeah, they're close to us.
Yeah, they're like 20 minutes from us.
Ooh.
I hope not, because I got some bread that I baked them today. I'm going to be taking over. So yeah.
You're bringing me bread? Is that
we were
yeah, well, Mickey had given me some local honey, and I've been wanting to do a different bread recipe that didn't take bread flour, so I all purpose is clearly more cheaper. So but so I baked 3 loaves of bread of that today with the honey bread, and so I'm gonna take her over some tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
he's excited. He said bread.
It's good too. It is good. It turned out
56 degrees there, sitting outside checking out the stars. Man, I only wish it was 56 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my mom, I was talking to her on the phone, and she was talking about how cold it was, and I told her, I said, Mom, it's winter. She goes,
you can still say it's cold.
And I'm like, and she goes, well, I want it to be warm. I said, well, we go through this, it's winter.
Every year.
Yeah,
about the same time.
I mean,
hi guys, I can't stay awake. I'm going to bed.
She's going to upstairs.
Love you. Thanks for being
on.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, Tara.
Good night.
I've got to show you guys this picture.
Uh-oh.
So
She's going to dig something out.
I found
here.
This picture.
You guys may remember me talking about
Johnny's
this.
Talked about this. But you remember how he talked about how his brother gave him that motorcycle or whatever, and it was in the living room?
So hang on a minute. I'm trying to do something. Okay. Now. Okay, so this picture is from whenever I was younger. My brother bought me a motorcycle, and I told you guys that they had it in the living room whenever I woke up on Christmas morning.
Oh,
they
wow.
in front of the tree. And that's me sitting on it whenever I was a kid. And
I just found that today.
So Christine found this picture, and we had talked about it on one of the lives or something, and I brought it up and that's the reason why we just were talking
Also
about it.
in this book that his mom made for him, has a picture of his girlfriend from high school.
Right. Of course.
That's his mama.
So we had called winter for a reason, building what Keith said. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Called winter for a reason. And but anyway, we had that, and I want to show this one. Dale and Jason will probably
should you show that though? Wait a minute. Oh, you can talk about that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't rip it out of there.
I'm not going to.
But we're not. It sure weren't these days, Johnny.
So you guys were talking about first cars. Remember when you were talking about first cars, Ginger?
Thursday night.
Okay, here we go. First car. Right here's my very first car I ever had.
You guys and your pictures of your cars. I don't know.
Wow.
Nice.
Those are the same racing stripes that was on my Chevy Chevette, only they look a whole lot better on your car than they do.
Didn't Jesse say he had a racing stripes on his Chevy Chevette too? That he always says, I had a Chevy Chevette, and it had racing stripes.
So
that is Jesse's every time, yeah.
So when you guys are always talking about, the first car, and I always say, yeah, I had a 66 Mustang. That was my old 66 Mustang that I used to have.
Was that a Hertz one?
That was yes. That's a GT 350H.
I'm surprised it's not candy apple red.
Josh is not going to bed. I'm glad you're not going to bed, Josh.
Yeah, the Hertz.
Me too.
That used to be the Hertz rent-a-car deal.
Yep.
Oh, that's back in the day when they used to you could rent the car and the guys would do something to it and race it, drag race it.
Yep.
Yes, those guys. Little known thing is people would rent that car. They would pull the carpet up, weld a roll bar in it, a 4-point roll bar, and go to road races in the car. They would do the road race track, and then they would cut the 4-point bar out of it, grind it back down, lay the carpet back down, and turn it back in, after they got done renting it.
Wow.
Right. So
I had a 67 289 HP 4-speed with a 391. Well, I think it's gear. I can't remember. It's been so long. Locker.
I want to hear about Josh's puppy hat.
It's warm. It's really warm when it's cold out. It's the hat I got on.
I know. That's
what everybody says. That's what everybody calls me. They're like, hey.
Thank you, Paul.
When it's really cold, I put the sides down on it.
Oh, my hands are itchy again.
That's black and gold. The stripes were gold on it, Wanda.
Hey, Huga. Huga. Okay.
That car you were talking about, is that one you have now, or is that one you had your first one?
The one in the picture?
No, Tony was talking about having one.
Oh, he's got a.
That's one. That's my first one. I have a 73 convertible Q code convertible right now. That's in the garage. One of only, I think it's 167. I had a martyrs report pulled on it. It's sitting in the garage right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to build a garage.
Just so you know, I got a 1050 1981 John Deere tractor with a loader. Oh, I just wanted to be part of this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's mine, Dale? It's a TMZ.
TYM. It's a tiny
TYM. Sorry, TMZ. That's the TV show. Duh.
TYM ain't a bad tractor.
And no, it's you know what? That little booger has done its job.
The worst part of them is finding a dealership for them.
Yeah.
Hey, there's one real close to town here. Well, it's about 40 minutes away, but we had a 90 horsepower, and we also had I think it was like a 40 or 50 horsepower one. But they were pretty good tractors. I mean, they were, for what they are, they weren't bad.
Yeah, they can.
For us,
it's
like 4.5, 5 hours to a dealership.
Oh wow.
That would probably be what it is for us, because wherever I can't remember where my dad got it, but the dealership shut down like 2.5 years ago.
Homestead's in here. Hello.
Hey, there's old Pecan. I think they're coming to 10 Killer.
Yeah.
Dakota, are you coming?
Huh?
I asked Dakota if he was coming.
Yeah, I think they are. I think at least one day.
So Paul K said my first was a 78 3/4 ton Chevy that had a blown motor. I had to put a motor in it before I could drive.
1980
had a blown motor.
Cool. Hatchback rather.
My family is cheap. That's why.
Old Pecan, if you want to, I think the link is still up in the chat if you want to pop in.
My first car was a 1974 Buick Monarch that was 2-door, and it was one of those, not real long, but it wasn't really very short, and it had the real heavy doors like Ginger always talks about. And so finally, when the driver's door finally came off the hinge, where I kept lifting it and shoving it, well, I finally had to start crawling around on the passenger side, and this is back when I was in high school. And then the floorboard or the trunk did not have a floor in it, and then I guess someone had taken a pew to it a couple of times, and I paid $200 for it. And I drove it for 2 years and sold it for $50 after the transmission went out.
Somebody up room the other day was saying he was going to, because of the things that are happening in the world, he was saying before everybody has to go electric, he was going to buy a new gas truck.
I do too, Wanda Henry.
And I
don't think you'll have a problem.
I said, you're thinking wrong, Scott. You're thinking wrong on this deal. Buy an old gas truck.
Buy the oldest gas truck you can find.
Buy the oldest gas truck you can find. Buy something that doesn't have a computer on it anywhere.
Carburetor.
You got a carburetor on it. Shit, bring it to the driver to tap on it.
Absolutely. Well, have y'all seen all the charging stations in Chicago? They're all froze up.
Yeah, that's funny.
Someone leaving.
Night, Karen. Hey, did you see Bobbleheads asking a question?
Now where?
He wants to know the 10 Killer Day.
Bobblehead, the 10 Killer meetup is August 26th, 27th, and 28th.
August? It's in August?
It's April.
April. Who? It's in April.
Did I not say April?
No, you said August.
Oh.
He was making sure we were paying attention.
Knock, knock.
Yes, hope you can make it. And if you have any questions, what's the meetup?
It's 10 Killer 10 Killer YT meetup at gmail.com.
It's almost time for me to pop this.
10 Killer YT meetup at gmail. So it's April 27th, 28th.
Jeff said he doesn't want me to come.
Yeah, I do.
Jason had that look on his face. What's that look for, Jason?
Tara was outside, but then she come in and said Sasquatch was out back.
Sasquatch is out there. We couldn't get her to go out there and look for tracks whenever you guys had snow.
No.
Couldn't get her to do it. Prove this deal. Couldn't get her to
No,
do it.
leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Anything it's going to prove, you can't.
Leave my sister alone. I always have the girls.
There's animals, babe. We live in the woods.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Oh man,
No,
Josh,
Bigfoot out
living
there.
life
You're right,
long is
Stephen.
telling you to put that up on your page.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
so
know if you saw that or not.
Hey Jeff, do you have any of those squatches over there where you're at?
It's something.
Josh, I have the YouTube meetup, the 10 Killer YouTube meetup stuff on my community page on my channel, Mrs. Christine.
Okay.
Anybody wants to look out there. I'm not trying to get somebody else. Yeah, but just if you want to, because it's not just
She wants to drive that traffic.
Hey Scotty the hottie, we see you here.
Pop what? Christine, we all dare you to pop it. What are you talking about? Oh, this.
Oh.
No, this is like we did a pickup at Wally World, and they gave us a whole bunch of free stuff and it looked like a bunch of sugar. But this is a VA energy. It's a VA energy drink with orange.
I'll be back. Hold on.
Ooh, this looks dangerous.
Uh-oh. He's got to go chase down Sasquatch real quick.
Chase down the Sasquatch.
Leave her alone. This has 0 sugars, but 12 carbs.
Yeah.
Wasn't me. I'm 4 hours away from White Rock. I wasn't. We're talking about this Sasquatch.
Yeah, he's talking about
me.
Ooh,
John says
Cutlass.
he had a 74 Cutlass Supreme.
Nice, John. Look at you go.
Hey, speaking of that, where's that book at? You had a 74 Cutlass?
70, yeah,
Yep,
74.
Cool.
Yeah, you're about to show us something.
Because
Sunbird.
Because like my
Good night, Karma.
my second or third car.
Johnny's had like 600 cars.
I've had a lot. So
Paul honeymoon road.
So let's see here. I don't know if you can see it, but see that car on the right? Yeah, that one right there.
Well, I think they knew that
was a 76 Cutlass.
But the cooler car is
next to my Trans Am. So anyway, let me get out of that.
Wouldn't that have been about the same? Wouldn't that have been the same body style as another one? A 74 and a 76.
Not sure. I think the 74 was just a little bit rounder around the rear quarter, around the very end. What? What?
Did she catch him?
Even the neighbor came out.
Oh gosh!
What do you all have over there?
It's something. It's something big. It's a Sasquatch.
Nice
guy.
I heard the neighbors talking to her, so I don't know what they're drinking over there, but
they heard it too.
Oh my gosh.
I believe you, Tara.
Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome.
No, it was really super loud because I walked around and it was like it was 2-footers. It wasn't like 4-footers.
Is that your phone?
I get you.
And it started getting louder and louder and louder, and it walked over here in between the 2 properties. And then lo and behold, the neighbor even heard it, and he'd come out to the edge of his property and he was flashing a light, and then it took off running that way. Yeah.
Is that your phone right there in your hand?
Yeah, it is.
Did you record it and you get the sound on record?
No, but I will. It's challenging.
Hey,
I prepared for.
Hey, yeah, and
Heather believes.
And the next time it snows, Tara.
Yeah.
Get some prints out of the snow.
Go out there.
I'm gonna go out tomorrow.
It'll leave tracks. I assure you, if it's running around, it's gonna leave tracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for sure.
I assure you, man. I tell you what, Mickey did the perfect deal for you guys.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I know it is.
The only thing he got wrong with that deal was you guys laying in a hammock. Because I don't ever see you guys doing stuff like that. I see you guys working all the time.
Yeah.
I know, but it's in the work.
It gives us something to dream about when we see it. Though we're like, oh, there's a time that we'll relax. Probably be a coffin and not a hammock, but
hey, even the relaxing stuff that they do over there is still work, like going kayaking. It'll still work.
Man, I want to kayak.
It's kind of like pheasant hunting or snagging.
Oh, you hear how excited Dale was when you said that? Yeah. Yeah, that.
Hey, I will tell you right now, we had people say, man, I wish I could. I was like, if you can't walk on, like flat level ground, you don't want to go pheasant.
You don't want to go do what we're doing.
You don't want to be there. I was like, man, at the end of the day, you can barely move at the end of the day.
Oh boy, it goes, you had one job with that phone in your hand. One job.
Every time she hears it, she has her phone in her hand because she'll be outside and she never records nothing.
I'm sure if I hear something that I thought was Bigfoot, she can't see me, can she? I would. She knows I love her. I loved her. I saw her.
Here, she just went up the stairs.
If she thinks there's Bigfoot, that would be the last thing I would want to do is grab my phone because I'd be thinking, how do I get away from this? Okay,
no. If I thought there was Bigfoot and nobody believed me, my first thought, the second I thought I heard a little crack, my phone would be on record and you'd be hearing whatever I'm hearing.
Yep.
Y'all leave her alone.
I'm going to go snag
Ron's talking about going snagging spoonbill when we go to the meetup.
Yep.
Well, you want to talk about work while you're relaxing? That is it.
So yeah, we got a couple of really good places to snag over in this country. One of them is at Fort Gibson, down below Fort Gibson Dam, and the other one is at up by Locust Grove.
Are they coming?
That's Old Con's coming.
I gotta go get
Hey, Josh.
Southern Roots Alaskan Branches. Woo, I'm back. Cold ride. Hope everyone is doing well.
Did you have anything?
He was out riding his snow machine.
Doing good.
Up in Alaska. It's not a snowmobile, guys. It's a snow machine. They said that Alaskans will laugh at you if you call it a snowmobile.
Yeah.
Even South Dakota too, so you know.
When I was in Colorado, we called them bikes. They were snow bikes.
So there's Scott again.
Mm-hmm.
So he's editing a video coming out in the morning.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
That's awesome.
Weber's Falls. Yeah, Weber Falls is the traditional place. I've not had good luck at Fort Gibson. Well, I have.
I know like Katie's Kitchen's talking about those sleds. I'm going to tell you, in Kansas, every year come the very first snow, you can look on Marketplace and there'll be all these snow machines for sale for not very much because they've been sitting in people's garages for like 10 years and have never been used. And they think some sucker's going to go, hey, let's go buy us a sled. And then by the time they get it, all the snow's gone.
Yeah.
Well, it even got that bad up in like we lived in the southern part of Michigan. And a lot of the guys that I knew, like when I was a kid, you could have a snowmobile and ride it all winter long because the snow came, it stayed all winter. But now it comes, it thaws, or you don't get a lot. And most of the guys I knew, they were getting rid of them because you'd have to go 4 or 5 hours to into the UP just to ride them. And even then, I think it wasn't until just a couple weeks ago, they finally even got snow up there in the northern part of Michigan.
Wow.
But my brother's got like almost 2 feet right now. So I've been laughing at him.
So when I moved up to South Dakota, I didn't see it when I lived on the reservation, but when I moved up to Aberdeen for a little over a year, the first winter there, I was living in a townhouse that was
off the wall. I'm answering a question.
Okay. Lived in a townhouse that was right next to this park where it had like a bike ride and, a trail and stuff. All of a sudden I'm there and I hear something. I'm like, what is that noise? And I see this snow machine going flying through this park right next to the townhouse. And that was the first time I've ever seen, it was shocking. I was like, I'm not in Oklahoma anymore for sure.
Good night, Paul.
Who's leaving?
Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Night,
Paul.
Thanks for keeping us entertained. You don't have to be in timeout anymore.
After Christine told you to put yourself in timeout.
Good night, Paul.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Whew.
Always.
You got a sock hat on.
Yeah, I'd be melting down.
Actually, I'm really glad I'm wearing it right now.
Next, you'll be calling it a pantyhose hat.
So,
Hi, Rebecca.
Opacon, there's a system for the wall. It's walking snag. It's basically walking snag. And what you do is you just get in line. One person throws, and they're going down the wall snagging all the way down. The next person comes behind them, does it. They walk off the end. They get back in line, come back around, do that all, and that's the way you snag at Fort Gibson. So it's not just standing in one spot and snagging. It's moving.
And when
the
I
whole
was there
time.
with you a couple of times, it was hopping.
Yeah, and I've
couldn't
had a bunch of fish there,
Yeah.
a lot.
But what is fun is bow fishing.
I tell you what, Locust Grove up north up above Locust Grove is even better.
That's Kavanaugh.
Hey, Sean.
No, it's what's that? It's that dam right there by
there's a dam up there.
Yeah, there's a dam up by Locust Grove.
Living life, loving. I grew up in Detroit, 56 to 77. Never had shortage of snow. I bet. Hi, Michelle. I'm ready to hit the pillow. Oh.
Yeah.
Night, Michelle.
She popped in on ours, her and Tara chat all the time, but I told her she just missed her. And
Hi, James.
No, she looked like that. I woke her up though. That Sasquatch thing kind of woke her up for a minute.
Yeah, it did look like it kind of brought her.
It had her jumping in and out of the door because she was like, "Wait, I hear it! Oh, it's coming in at me!"
Good night, James.
Like, hello, and
Hi, James.
the neighbor guys, because I don't know if y'all remember, but we had somebody give us some chickens that don't live far from here. Well, come to find out, that guy, our neighbor, is his mom. So,
world.
Yeah, and we've only ever been over there one time when we were trying to see if the one dog that tried to get our chickens was theirs, and just we're busy over here. We never get to go talk to any of our neighbors. We probably should, but.
Hello, Square County Homestead.
Square County Homestead, welcome.
Well,
guys, I'm
guys. There's a link. I think there's still a link at the top of pinned at the top of the chat, and there's a couple of spots open if anybody wants to pop in.
Yeah,
There's some of them are in my chat. I think I can pin that link in my chat. I'm not real sure. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I think I'll jump in there as Mrs. Gilliam so I can chat. Start teasing.
Oh, you can chat.
I'm getting cranky.
Go take your phone and go to the end of the table and do it.
No.
Good night,
I'm teasing. I wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna go hit the bed as well because it is kicking on 11:30 here.
All
So
right.
I actually have more things I got to do before I can go to bed. So.
Okay.
Good night, Ginger. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Paul. Congrats,
Peace out,
Paul.
girls.
You see what Angie's calling?
Yes, I don't know where you're at.
Where's Des?
Oh, she said you can post it somehow in the chat here in StreamYard, and then it should send a.
Well, I can put it in our chat, but I don't know if does everybody see our chat?
No,
see,
but
I can only pin it in YouTube, I think, though.
Yes.
You got it pinned in our channel.
Yeah, I've got it pinned in
But
YouTube.
if the chat's long enough, you can't get to it. Is what?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's staying at the top.
They are just staying at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did it in YouTube. It's right there. What's wrong?
Hey, Jason, Angie was asking, does your neighbor have big feet?
Neighbor have big feet.
I don't think so. But evidently they were out there because the kid we know that we got the chickens from, he was over there. So he was talking back and forth because he heard her holler, hello. So he must have been over there visiting.
Hey, looky here.
Wait a minute. Chillin with the Gilliams. Daz, you see us. Daz, you see us. Daz, yes.
You see us.
Thank you, love. Josh, you see it. Hey, Dad.
How about the pony?
Hi, Josh.
It is.
Look at that. There's my son.
Josh down there.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, Josh.
Hey, do y'all know when you know it's a good night?
What's
when
that?
y'all get blessed with two Joshes.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's be honest. We got one Josh and we got one Spanky.
Okay, you got me.
Hi, Des.
Hi.
Hey, Des. So how y'all doing? Oh, Josh, I think Josh's got his ears lowered.
A while back.
Yeah,
You've
well,
been watching his videos.
Got a haircut.
Oh, yeah. I did.
In Alaska.
Looking snazzy.
Hair does not make that big a difference in the cold. I don't
It
care
does down here.
It does not make a difference.
It does down here. My face don't get near as cold as I think it would.
Me neither.
Well, yeah, my legs aren't as cold as they are usually.
It's not November no more.
I'm looking ahead. I'm
just listening.
I saw that net turn.
I'm just listening. I just got off the snow machine a little bit ago. And I was like, I had time. I was like, hey, I'll jump in. Because I don't know if I've been on the Chillin with the Gilliams. Chillin with the Gilliams.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Did you have any luck on the string?
You like that, Rachel?
No, I didn't. Well, I got a piece. Actually, I got them in here. I got to get them out. It's on the back of my snow machine. I got it in the garage now because we got a cold front coming in. It's going to get about 30 below. But he's ice. I don't know if you can see him. Where's my camera at?
Oh,
completely froze.
Oh, wow.
He's only got a face a mother could love. That's one of them bourbon. If you ever watch
I'm going to ask you, that's kind of like the Alaskan catfish.
It is. Thank God for this, because otherwise I'd be more unhappy. I'm not unhappy, but I love this fish. I got to have catfish, and this is the closest thing we got. Thank the Lord.
Hey.
Amen.
Amen.
I wish we had catfish. All of y'all do. It ain't fair.
We do.
Yeah. We're trying to raise some.
We're trying to raise
We're trying to. We'll see.
I thought about it, but the law, Fish and Game would not be very happy with me.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Freshly frozen. Yeah.
But yeah, it's real windy today, like real bad. We got a cold front coming in. That's where the temperature's going to plummet. So it's just. Whoop.
What's the temperature there right now?
Forehead numb. What's that?
What's your temperature there right now?
It's only like, I say only. For us, it's only like actuals like 7 below, but the wind I think is like it's like gotta be close to 20 below what it feels like. But
I see you posting today just a little while ago on that.
Yeah, it was 20 below this morning. Then it warmed up to like 7 or 4 below, but then the wind came in, so that made it feel a lot worse than what it was. Amos won, and but now we got a cold front coming in with the wind blowing it in from the north, and then it's going to be like high 20s and 30 below, which I'd rather have that than the wind. The wind just makes it 10 times worse anywhere. I don't care where you live. When it's cold and then the wind blows, it just insult to injury.
Yeah.
It's insult to injury.
7 below. The cold front's already there.
No. This is.
Oh, you mean seven below?
I told Mr. Johnny on the phone, I was like, I'm not trying to do like, Alaska flex, like, oh, I'm in Alaska and we're colder than you. I'm not like that. I'm from Alabama, so I feel for everybody. I'm from the South originally, but
I love
for
it.
here it's supposed to be 7, 10, 15 below. That's what we're supposed to be.
It's winter though. It's winter here. I mean, it's got to be cold.
Right. I don't mind it being cold, but I want snow.
Oh,
Exactly.
If I could share.
My battery's going dead.
Oh,
no.
Paul.
All right, Paul.
Hey, look, Paul. I'm gonna show you something. All right, you ready?
Yeah, he's here all night, folks. He's here all night. Josh actually has one. Wow, Josh has one. Maybe he's just tired of you.
Well, you can get them to little plug into like a wall outlet. It don't have to plug into your truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Those two. And
mine's fitting to die.
I'm about to work.
Aha.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Paul.
Thanks for being in here.
Thanks for coming, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
Out of here, Dave.
Good night.
Take care. Congratulations on your 1,000.
Yes.
Do that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Night, Joe boy.
Fancy.
Good night. Good night.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Good night. Jason's like, I'm out of here.
Speaking of, I gotta grab my charger because I'm fitting to.
Yeah, because we'll start talking about you if you don't have your charger.
Right. Well, I'm in the garage, like I say.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the garage. It's just all right because my wife's truck's in here and she's got a charger, and then I always got my battery. I have to keep this in my jacket in case the battery dies on the snow machine. So that's the way I got it. I can jump my.
Yep.
I can jump it if I need it, but it also doubles as a cell phone charger. I just got to get a cord.
And
yeah.
So does the cold zap the charge out of those pretty fast?
Bad, real bad. Well, as long as if it can crank up and then you can run it and then it'll kind of help charge the battery. It's all right. But if you got to let it sit for an amount of time, the battery will freeze solid. I've had them like the batteries will expand. Like they'll puff up like a Coke can.
Oh, wow.
And then them are gone. If they're pretty much like that,
they're done. They're done then.
They're done. But like with I'm not the Norville knowledge on stuff, but you got 2-stroke like an outboard or 4-wheeler or anything, and you got 4-stroke motors. Well, mine snow machine's a 4-stroke. It's just like a car. I mean, it's basically a car. It's super quiet and it's very fuel efficient, but I don't have a pull start. So like your 2-strokes can crank up when it's 30, 40, 50 below. I mean, 50 below is pushing it, but 40, 30 and 40, they can do it. Mine, I've already found out 30 below, and it's all it wants at 30 below. The starter and everything just whoa, and it'll finally turn over. So,
How did that go again?
It's whoa. But so anyway, yeah. After this cold snap, I got to be out there checking my lines every day. Every day I go check them, and it's going to be. I don't have a block heater. I got to put a heater in this thing to plug it up, and then I can leave it outside. But for right now, I don't have that, so I just pull it. Thank God for a garage, and pull it in, and then I ain't got to worry about that. So anyway.
So it doesn't even have a pull rope backup. So you gotta
you gotta have, like I say, it's just like a car. So if you got a jump pack or if you had a buddy with you, that had jumper cables, you could jump it off like a car. But it's just like a car. But the difference, like saying, is you ain't gotta smell all that dadgum smoke like a 2-stroke outboard, just boom, chasing mosquitoes away and everything else. Which we don't have any mosquitoes in the winter for 6 months. So anyway, I don't want to. I mean, it's nice to not have to smell that. It's not the end of the world. I started out with 2-strokes, and the fuel efficiency is insane. So I get 29 miles to the gallon in this thing, and whereas equivalent 2-stroke is about 14. So
really
huge difference. Yeah, I can go almost 300 miles on a tank, and so it's real nice.
I'm getting kind of tired.
Hey Dakota, I can't see you.
Man, my battery's fitting to die.
Dakota condoms.
Yeah, I don't. Nobody ever comes up unless I'm looking at them.
Yeah, even though we know you're gentlemen, we need to see you because.
Been there, done that.
I'm gonna have to walk away.
Oh, I might not make it. Ooh,
What?
I got 1%.
So, Des, what's the temperature where you're at in Florida? Aren't you in Florida, Des?
Holy smokes. All right, y'all go ahead. I got 0, literally. It says 0, but no, there it went.
We are 35, but that does not include the wind chill. We're supposed to get to 26 by 6 a.m. and drop down to 18, but then next week we'll be in the 70s.
Oh wow! I
So,
wasn't expecting you to see temperatures.
Yeah. I've had my AC and my heat on for this past week, and then be AC again next week.
Oh wow!
My mom lives in Florida, and I talked to her a few days ago. She says she's freezing, and I said, "What's the temperature there?" She goes, "I got the heater on set. It's 78 outside." I went, "What?"
I'm in northern Florida, and I know what it's like to be cold. I lived up in Boston, so I know cold temps. So I'm cold. If I'm wearing 2 sweaters and a long sleeve shirt, I'm cold.
Yeah, if you lived up in Boston, you know what cold is for sure.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
The coldest I've ever been.
That way.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, it was cold here. But one year when I was in college, a bunch of my friends in college convinced me to go to Detroit for spring break.
Did you enjoy winter?
Not Detroit. Sorry, Chicago. Chicago for spring break. Chicago on the lake.
Spring break.
Did you enjoy winter?
Oh yeah, you got the winds off the lake.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I've never been so cold in my life. But
yeah, my sister, her and her husband and my nephew, they bought a house in Grosse Pointe, which is right along one like the Great Lake, and they get the breeze off of it like crazy. Hey Tim, how are you, hon?
What's
and
up?
they get a lot of cold air, and so you see the icicles and my nephew is like making snow angels. And I'm like, oh, that's just too cold for me.
Yeah, that is
Great
for
Lakes
you.
And yeah. Wearing a T-shirt today. Oh, I'm jealous.
Well, that's Lisa's
Yeah,
brother.
see,
lives
Scotty
in
knows.
Michigan, and he's kind of like what Jason was talking about a while ago. He sent her a picture 4 or 5 days ago. They've got like 2.5 foot on the ground right now of snow. I'm like, that ain't fit for man nor beast. No one wants to live there.
And where he's at is right at the lake.
Yeah.
So like where I lived was like half hour, 45 minutes in. So you still got lake effect, but where he's at, oh no, they get dumped on anything because it's coming straight off the lake right there. And
yeah, you got to look at that. You got to look at the lighthouse in off of the, I think it's Michigan Lighthouse or something. The big famous lighthouse, and it's like when it freezes, it's like it's like one big icicle. You know, the whole lighthouse is just.
I just
crazy.
seen people from back home are posting the one out of South Haven, Michigan, and I went in and out of that port all the time, and yeah, it's just one big icicle blob right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Scotty knows what it's like up in Boston because he's from Massachusetts too.
I was gonna say Scotty's from up there.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day because I lived like all different areas of Massachusetts. Like I lived the next town over from Salem, which is the Witches. So I lived in the birthplace of the Navy, which was Marblehead. So it was an historic town, and then I lived on the Cape, and I lived next to like 2 towns away from Plymouth, Mass, and I lived 3 cities around Boston that are still part of Boston. So yeah. So I had the harbor, I had the Atlantic Ocean, I had the Cape, from the bay. So yeah, it's cold. I'm colder down here.
Well, it's because you get used to being warm.
Yeah.
You
get acclimated. I've been down here 14 years. I'm acclimated, but I'm like, I want to go back up north for the health insurance. But it's just you're priced out of New England. Period. It's no way. You gotta be like 300,000 income to live up in that area. It's just too expensive.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, to rent, if you didn't have private subsidy housing or housing, every one of you, including your kids, better have a good job, because to have a decent house or apartment for a 3-bedroom, nothing included, is like $3,000 a month to rent. That does not include your lights, your heating. If your heating is oil or electric, it's crazy. But everybody in the state's got health insurance, so that's the benefit of being in Massachusetts. You're insured either by a Medicaid HMO, where you pay a small amount, free Medicaid, or your job's got Medicaid. I mean, your job's got health insurance. So there's like different tiers of Medicaid. So those that have like a business with 50 people under can fall under a Medicaid HMO and pay $35 or $70 a month for their insurance, at $5,000 a month for their insurance. So that's the downfall of living down here. I'm not covered, being disabled. So yeah, it's rough. That's why I want to go back up north, just for the insurance.
Yeah,
get it.
They have here they have that Medicaid is available to everybody. As they have an
income guideline
expanding,
but it's that it's if you don't qualify, if you fall under the guideline for the Affordable Care Act,
which I do,
then you qualify for Medicaid in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they don't. That's because they have an expandable Medicaid. Down here, there is no expandable Medicaid. He didn't want it.
Yeah, Oklahoma didn't have it for a long time.
Well, they didn't. The governor didn't want it here either. But if enough people do if enough people in the state do a petition, they get it on the ballot, and then it's voted on. And it doesn't matter what the governor wants. It's what the
yeah, it doesn't matter here. He'll override it and change it.
Well,
Candy.
South Dakota became an expansion state this year too.
Yeah. So he couldn't override it because you got the state Senate, the state legislature can go right back in, and
they're all under his thumb. They're all under his thumb.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, they had both sides doing the map, so it'd be even for voting across the state. And he didn't like the map, and both sides agreed to it after it got changed 3 or 4 times. And he said, "No way, you're doing it my map. The whole state's red. I don't care what you have to say."
Yeah, there ain't no state redder than Oklahoma.
Well, yeah.
If you cut 2 cities out,
trying to do that.
If you cut 2 cities out of Kansas, it's as red as can be.
Look look what Living just said. Living life, loving. Our daughter has a 2-bedroom house near Boston. It costs $648,000.
You know how much ground you could own here?
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's why I said Boston is expensive, but you don't need a car. That's the one good thing. You don't need a car because there's public transportation gets you everywhere. You got bus, train, commuter rail, Amtrak, subways. So there's a trolley. You've got a ferry. So there's different ways to get around Massachusetts, around Boston, New England. So
yeah, that's why we would get. That's why at the college we would get 19 and 20-year-old young men to come play sports, and they didn't have a clue how to even drive a vehicle. Yeah. So they got here, and everybody had to chauffeur them around.
Wow.
My kids don't drive, and they're 36, 32, and 26. They don't drive. I didn't get my license until I was 34, and when I got my car, I barely drove it. I had gotten a Delta 88 Oldsmobile, and then the timing chain went on it, and then I didn't have a car for a long time, and then I got a 86 Chevy Mark II van, and then the rear engine seal went on it, so I wasn't spending $4,000 to drop the engine to fix the seal. So after that, I didn't have a car, and then my cousin's been loaning me her car for the past 5 years. So, but I didn't need a car when you were up in Boston because everything was with a bus stop. The buses ran like every 15 minutes. They went till like 1 o'clock or last call. So whenever the bar closed, last call, they gave you like an extra half an hour. for the buses and the subways, and then they open back up again like 5 or 6 in the morning. So, you know, that was the benefits of living in the big city.
That kind of like Dale was saying, I had that big shock when I was in the Marine Corps was we would get these young kids in that were 18, 19, 20 years old and didn't have a driver's license. And I'm like, how do you not have a driver's license? And basically exactly what Des was saying, I didn't grow up in the inner city. I grew up in the country. So not understanding that inner city system, they're like, my parents don't even own a car. Like, we use public transit to go everywhere. We don't need to drive, like they almost, it's at a point they can't afford to have the car anyways.
And you can't find parking anyway in Boston.
Their driver's license at 14.
Yeah. In Boston, you couldn't have. In Boston, it would cost you like an extra $50,000 to buy a parking space. One.
Wow.
Unless your place came with parking, or you parked out on the road, but then you can't park there between a certain time. And in the wintertime, you can only park there during non-plowing time. So then you got to find a place to park. Then you go spend it in the parking garage, which is like $10 to $20 a night. You know what I mean? So, and then you got to walk blocks to get to your car and to get it. So it's just easier to do that and get like an Uber, or what they have is what they call a gypsy cab. So it could be like, let's say one of you guys have a car and you need extra money, and one of your buddies is with you. You go pick up people at the grocery store. You bring them back to their house. You walk them up 4 flights of stairs with their groceries, so they don't have to do this back and forth, because they're not leaving the groceries so somebody can grab it. They bring it up to your house, and then you pay them what you can afford. So it could be $10 or whatever for doing the trip. And they would do that. And that's how we would get our groceries home outside of paying a cab, because the cabs would be $1.50 just to open the door. You know what I mean? Not go anywhere, just to open the door and get in the seat. So, yeah. We would rather pay a gypsy cab and let them bring it all the way up 4 flights, because they won't do it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and the other one thing real quick. My granddaughter's going to bed, and she wanted everybody to say goodnight to her. Her name.
Good night, Angie.
Good night, Angie.
Good night,
Angie. My granddaughter, Frankie Joe.
Oh.
Night, Frankie Joe.
Good night, Frankie Joe.
Frankie Joe.
Sleep good.
Good night, Frankie and Angie.
She's laughing in there. Sorry about that. I know she's ready to go to bed.
Another good benefit about being in Boston too, or some of the surrounding communities, was they had a free shuttle bus. So like you had your health centers, and they had like the urgent care. But if you need to go to the hospital itself during the day, they had a shuttle bus that would pick you up for free and take you to one of the 2 hospitals and bring you back during the time that they're running. So you didn't have to pay for the mass transit to go into town, where you can have that free shuttle in. So that was another benefit. So we would sometimes sneak in and go down to the Charles River, and then walk over to Cambridge, to MIT and Harvard in that area. So that was kind of cool too. And see the fireworks and baseball games would all be like free transit when they'd have a big game.
Yeah.
I like my freedom about being able to go out and jump in my car.
Huh?
I like my freedom about being able to go out and jump in my car and go wherever I want, whenever I want.
We can rent a car if we wanted that, but I mean, the cost was just crazy to have a car.
Yeah. I've never been up in that country. That'd be like, I lived in Tulsa for like that long one time, and I couldn't stand it. Hated it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to visit. Like, I could tell you, like, if you wanted to go into Boston, I'd be like, fly into Boston, take the free shuttle to the train station, the subway station, get a pass for the buses and trains for 7 days that you're there. You can get on any bus and any line, line. So like your red line, your blue line, your green line, your red line. You just follow it. It tells you get off at the stop. You go upstairs, and then you ask, which direction do I go to, or whatever, from the people that work there. It was really easy to get around.
Yeah, I watch things like that. I used to watch Parking Wars when I had satellite. And they would do, hey, what's going on? And I would just be fascinated with all that because it was like, you got to do what? And they're going to tow your vehicle for what? And like, that don't happen here. Like,
yeah, you're paying if you go to shovel your parking space in front of your building, it's not yours. But if you shovel and you put a chair in there, it's usually considered yours. But the city stopped it because people were being free with pew-pews, and so they were like branding their weapons and stuff like that at people for taking their spaces or for they want their spaces back. So it was just like it's not your space. So then the governor or the mayor of the city was bringing in garbage trucks and removing all of their stuff from their safe parking. And there'd be a car there, but they didn't find their furniture because it would be gone. And they've been warned. You save a spot, your stuff is going in the garbage. It's being picked up. There's no safe spaces in Boston. No matter how hard you shoveled that sucker out. And it could be hard. Ice and mush and 4 feet of snow or whatever it is from the plow trucks going through. So, yeah.
Like one of those episodes I watched, these people, they parked 3 vehicles, like they had like a family member visiting, and the driveway of their house, on their house driveway, the parking authority gave them a parking ticket for too many vehicles parked in their driveway. I'm like, wow, that is their property.
Yeah,
you can't do that. That's like against their rights.
That's why I won't ever live somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Certain communities, certain homeowners associations, they don't want that. You can't have your bumper over onto the sidewalk by this much, or they'll come and tow your car. If they see your bumper over onto the sidewalk from the edge of your driveway, they're like, "Far gone."
That is yep.
Yeah. Who wants to live like that?
Wow. Nope.
I'm like, I live in a homeowners association. The only thing they do is they come and pick up our garbage and mow our lawns. You know what I mean? So as long as we keep and make sure we don't throw any trash bags out front and leave it out front. But other than that, that's all they handle. And I pay $400 a year. I'm not paying the amounts,
Yeah.
So Josh, my son, you look like you're looking at a real small. You got that look like you're trying to look.
Got that 1,000-yard stare going.
Nothing like I always say, nothing but the best equipment on this channel. So I'm on my phone like always. So everybody's about like an inch.
You had that look like I'm really trying to look at what's going on here.
Well, and if I get close, then I get to looking really weird. So I'll be like that weird guy,
So that's why you need some of these.
I'm almost there. I'm denying the inevitable, but
hey, I'm going to tell you this, and I say this with all the love in the world, Josh.
Yes, sir.
It don't matter if you're this close or this close. You're still a little bit odd.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Because if there were many people like, oh, you're normal, I'd be like, man.
Oh, I like odd people. I love odd people.
Okay, good. As I was gonna say, if people think I'm normal, like in Alabama, I was almost run off because I was too unnormal.
Uh-huh.
I like getting weird to make people feel uncomfortable. When everybody gets in a bubble, like in high school, and they all got their cliques. I get in there and I break all that mess up.
Oh yeah.
Start rubbing shoulders. How y'all doing? And everybody's like, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Yeah, like, who are you? I'm here.
Dakota, Volkswagen Homestead. I kept seeing you popping up in the basement down there, but I could never see you. All I could see was your little avatar thing. So I guess you're having some kind of. I guess it's not showing camera or something like that.
Yeah, you got called out by Angie.
Why I couldn't pull you up.
I do want to say hi. I can't believe he's still awake. Ryan over at Backroads Homestead.
I seen him pop in there.
Yeah. I figured it was past his bedtime.
Angie, you know I'm not rude.
Backroads Homestead. He's the guy with the fake drone.
But it's cool.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna say, bring that thing to Teen Killer. That thing will be cool.
That thing was pretty neat. Yeah.
Bring it to Teen Killer.
Hey, I couldn't hang with y'all. It'd be past my bedtime if I was in the Central Time. It's only 7:54.
It's only almost 11 o'clock.
I mean,
Eastern, almost midnight.
I don't know
here.
if you noticed, but like Jason and I are like all by ourselves.
Oh, gotcha.
Nana turns into a pumpkin about the time this thing starts, so it's all
about the time this thing starts.
As long as she laughs.
Well, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin soon. It's going to be midnight in 6 minutes.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go for just a few more minutes. I think we're gonna hit that 3-hour mark and probably cut it. But it's been great having everybody in here. And I guess what we need to do is tell you about what's coming up.
Thanks, Scotty.
So we've got,
Scotty's leaving.
Okay. Night, Scotty. Past my bedtime. My cat's trying to tell me LOL.
My cat does that too. She's like, okay, it's bedtime. Let's go.
So what we've got going on, we've got a meetup that's going to be April 26th, 27th, 28th at Cherokee Landing State Park on beautiful Lake Tenkiller near Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And we're going to be in the creek shelter. Plenty of camping, plenty of Airbnbs, plenty of hotels, a lodge, as Ginger called it, and there are restaurants everywhere close that you can drive to. As a matter of fact, if you want a really great barbecue sandwich, you can actually walk straight from the creek turnpike or creek shelter right there and walk over and get you one. And I'm gonna pull Josh up here. Hang on just a second.
Back Rose Homestead says Oklahoma. Mm-hmm.
And so
wow.
So
oh look, there's my channel.
there it is. April 26th through 28th.
Thanks, Josh, for sharing that. Hi, Burger Boy.
So, yeah, come on over and hang out with us, and we'll have a great time. So, we are going to be camped in. I think we've got number 56.
Yeah, you got number 56.
I've got number 56 that I'll be staying in, guys.
For me. I'll be sending out the link tomorrow to Bonfire to the meetup shirts. I've got it completed and ready, the campaign ready. I think what it is that there'll be $25 a shirt because the most to make the shirt was $24.01. So I went up to 25, but there'd be 99-cent profit, I guess, and that would go directly to the YouTube meetup for food or whatever. So we're gonna get that out tomorrow, hopefully after I get back from church.
And they're really good shirts. They're the premium shirt. So and then so we got that. We've got, of course, on Monday nights is the Digging in the Word with four sisters. It's got the four ladies from
me and Tara had it figured out.
It's got the four ladies from the Homestead Hangout. It's Tara, Christine, Ginger, and Lisa are in there. So check that one out on Monday nights at 7 Central.
Thanks, Tamara.
Then we have
Good night, Kelly.
Homestead Hangout is on Thursday night, and we kick it off at 5 Central, followed by White Rock Homestead right there.
Oh, you did good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. And then followed by Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead, followed by way over there to the other side. That's Dale at 9 Acre Family Farm, Dale and Lisa.
Thank you, Lori.
So,
Lori at Prepping for Heaven.
So
I
that's
love that Bible
5,
study.
6, 7, and 8 right there.
Yep.
Central Time. And then we have, I know Des goes live. When do you go live?
I changed it from Thursday night to Friday night, 8 Eastern, till whenever I feel like getting off.
Okay, so Des goes 8 Eastern on Friday night, and Josh Sherman should go live.
And Tony goes live like at 2 a.m. till 6 a.m. sometimes.
Yeah, and Tony goes live, but only on like Brenda's.
I'm teasing.
I jump in to say hi because she was a very close neighbor. And it's like the other day I stayed up till 2, but usually I go to bed pretty early.
I was like, I don't know how you did it, because one time I kept jumping in. I'd wake up and I'd get in there and I'm like, God, Tony's like, man, he's hardcore. I can't stay up that late.
Yeah. So, but anyway, let me drop this down here so everybody can see all the channels that are in the.
Well, there's a couple channels missing.
Yeah, they're missing, but in case somebody's looking for the channel names or anything like that, these are the channels. So
thank you, Xander, for posting that from the Vineyard Chicks.
But anyway, guys, it has been 3 hours at this point. I think that's a good jump off spot. Yeah, we made it again, Jason. Made it again.
Did it.
Good jump off spot right now. We made it for 3 hours.
3 hours?
3 hours.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 11.
Feel like Mr. Dale.
See what happens when you get all hopped up on Mountain Dew?
So we had a great time tonight, guys, and I appreciate everybody being in. And
wait a minute. Christian Renee said that YouTube won't let them find Our Cabin in the Woods.
I'll tell you how to do that.
Are you on Gilliam Farms?
Go.
I didn't mind.
Go to Our Cabin in the Woods. Look on the search bar on your YouTube, and then when up there in the top corner there is 3 dots. Hit those 3 dots. It'll have a spot for you to do a channel search in there to set the. You're setting the parameters of your search to a channel. Then go back and look, and you'll find Our Cabin in the Woods.
I'm about to drop his link if my internet will work.
If your internet will work.
Yeah, I got it now.
Thanks for being in here.
Dale got it too.
I think I sent it out to everybody.
Yeah.
That's Our Cabin in the Woods right there. His link.
Yep.
So right there is Our Cabin in the Woods. Dale dropped it. So grab that.
Josh.
And then Josh and
Spanky.
Yep. And Spanky did it
and
too.
And Xander did it on your channel.
And Xander did it. And there you go. Got it. So
everybody got it.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being in. Go ahead.
Christine, Mrs. Gilliams says hi.
Dale.
Hi, Christine. Hey, if y'all do me a favor, Nana 9 Acres only needs, I think, 3 to make 300.
Nana 9 Acres, guys.
I want to make sure I'm still subscribed to her, though.
Acres. Go check out Nana 9 Acres.
And if you think you're subscribed, please go back and check these subscriptions because.
Can you pull
Thank you, Living Life.
So we're going to pull up her channel real quick, and we're going to put it up on the put it in the chat.
That's in my chat also. I just dropped her link.
Thank you, Spanky.
Spanky would be Sherman's, and I'm going to show it right here.
Xander, will you put it on ours, please? Thank you, Xander. Oh, you already did it. Thank you. Xander.
Thank you.
Oh, no, it's yes. Thank you, Xander.
Yep. So Nana 9 Acres needs 3 to make 300.
Yeah,
so
I'm already
show her the love. And but anyway, well, guys, I think we're going to pop, and I appreciate everybody on the panel. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
And
thanks for being online.
I was subbed, had to resub right now.
She's 300 right now.
She's at 301 now. All right.
Thank y'all.
So, all right, guys, we're going to end this. Thank you guys for being here.
Yep.
And
one more.
Good night, everybody.
Chillin.
Good night, everybody.
It's past my bedtime.